Need that too?
Yeah, right back in here. Nah, I'm good on it right now.
Where now?
Right back in here, man. What's going on, my bad?
Chillin', doing what we do, baby.
Hey, man. This the culture that they call tribe. I mean, the tribe that they call culture. One of them.
We in there.
It can't just be on you, gotta be in you. It can't just be on you, gotta be in you. It can't just be on you, gotta be in you.
Yeah, right back in episode 26, man. Boy, I've been waiting on this because there's been so much shit going on that we got to discuss. And we gonna down lay it all out, you know what I'm saying? And chop it up about all that today and let y'all know how we feel about all the bullshit that's going on, all the shit y'all carrying on about online and shit. I'm gonna get into all of it.
I need that shit to die down.
Shit, man. Before we get into the currently in the culture.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, we gotta start another episode off.
Somebody passed away.
R.I.P. Irv Gotti, man.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
Man. Irv Gotti, man.
I didn't know he had medical issues like that.
Yeah, apparently he had a stroke, I think they said.
Yeah, but he wasn't an old ass man. What, like 54?
Yeah, something like that.
It wasn't crazy old.
Rest in peace, Irv Gotti. A lot of people, when they hear that name, they just think of the Ja Rule.
Yeah.
But the nigga, like, when you
he
really look,
producer.
He did a whole lot of shit outside of Ja Rule and Ashanti. He did some Jay-Z shit, DMX.
Yeah.
The older niggas know Mike Geronimo and like nigga got a lot of shit that he was into and involved with, man. So definitely deserve to be considered a legendary figure in this thing called hip hop, man. And salute Irv Gotti, man. Rest in peace.
I hate to say this about somebody who just passed. I think what caused people to see him a different way a little bit was the whole kind of kissing and telling on Ashanti.
Yeah, people didn't like that a lot. Yeah,
I wasn't a big fan of it either, but I'm gonna leave it alone because, like I said, the man gone now. So
yeah, man. Rest in peace, Irv Gotti, man.
R.I.P.
And shit, on a lighter note, on the positive side, that boy YFN Lucci done came home.
I saw that.
Yeah, welcome home, YFN Lucci. Yeah. Rest in peace, Irv Gotti, but welcome home, YFN Lucci, man.
Yeah.
I'm a YFN Lucci fan. I'm excited to see what type of new vibes he give us once he get back acclimated to life outside.
I like him.
Because it was like 4 years, if I ain't mistaken.
Yeah.
Like, he been gone for a minute.
I like his joint he got with Meek Mill. That's on I cannot think of the name of it. It's on my workout playlist. I like that joint he got with T.I. Because when I first heard of him, I seen him on like, was it T.I. Tiny and Friends and he was dating Ray Janae?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I kind of got caught up in that's when I used to watch reality show. I was like, I don't get it. And then once I took...
Oh, you thought he was a reality show character?
Yeah, when I first discovered him. That's how I got exposed to him.
I didn't even know he was on there, but he definitely used to date her.
Yeah, so I was like, I ain't studying it. Because I thought it was one of those, I'm a reality star, but I'm trying to be a rapper. And then once I started tapping into it, I was like, oh, okay, I fuck with him. Yeah, that's some dope shit.
Yeah, it ain't, the style ain't for everybody, but as far as them melodic rappers,
yes, sir.
He definitely got a nice list of songs that I rock with in his catalog. But yeah, I'm interested to see what, I don't know if, y'all let us know if y'all interested to hear new music from YFN Lucci. I think people still checking for him. I want to hear what he got to say. Yeah. Because, you know, he stayed solid through his whole situation. For those of us that still care about people staying solid. They don't. That's a loss. That's a lost value, or however you want to call it. That's a lost thing. They don't do that in 2025 no more. But yeah, salute YFN Lucci, man. We're excited to hear that he is back on the streets, man. Yes, sir. Excited for the new music. But shit, without further ado, currently in the culture. That's how we start shit off every time. Episode 26, man. So shit, let me pull up the list. We got a whole lot of shit to talk about.
I noticed people been subscribing and really checking out the episodes, and we appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
continue to do that.
Last one of y'all, man. Subscribe to the tribe.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
a friend. Subscribe to the tribe. Keep it going so we can keep it growing. All right, man. So shit, since the last episode, they had the Grammys.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna discuss the winners for that's relevant to us and what we do here on this show.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? So,
because it ain't that kind of show.
Yeah, we don't do that here, right? Nah, but Grammy winners. Kendrick won 5.
Yeah, he did nice.
For those that haven't heard about that, best rap song, best rap performance.
I want to ask you about that too, but at the end, go ahead.
Best music video, record of the year, and song of the year. All for Not Like Us.
Yeah. What's the difference between a record of the year and song of the year? That sounds like the same damn thing to me, but I know it's two
definitely,
different
it is. I heard somebody say it one time, man. I think record got to do with who wrote it or some shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one of them, some shit like that. It got to do with just specifically the writers of the song or something.
Okay, because he didn't just get rap song of the year, he got song of the year. Right?
Yeah, let's say.
To make sure I'm not
Song of
mistaken.
the year,
And
record
so,
of the year, best rap song.
see what I'm saying?
Best rap,
So
yeah.
I get it why when you put it in the category, but I've never understood when it's broad like that. But go ahead, my bad.
So yeah, that put more salt in the wound as far as that battle goes. That man swept the Grammys with the shit that people say was his finishing move.
Got him.
Like, God.
Get over here.
Not Like Us is a staple right now in the culture. I think even when that song is faded,
Yes, sir.
people still just the term "they not like us." That's I feel like they could be one of the ones that you just throw around for years.
That phrase or the song itself?
The phrase.
Oh yeah.
For sure. I feel like it could.
No, I fucks
it's
with
possible.
it. I do wonder if people would like it as much if it hadn't been a diss song. But we'll never know.
Yeah. I don't know if that song was. I mean, obviously it was super big.
Oh yeah.
But it was a big song to be nominated for all those awards. But I had to look at the. I know we went over the nominees before in the previous episode.
Y'all go back and check that episode out too.
Kendrick swept. I forgot which one. I would tell him which one to go check out. But he swept all the rap categories plus outside the rap category, record of the year, song of the year. Beyonce won Best Country Album. And they was acting like they was super shocked about it. And
I mean, I hate
the country music crowd been in the uproar.
They were big salty.
Boy, they been mad about that.
I find that interesting because she never won one in her quote. I'm not saying she's not allowed to be in another lane. I'm saying her typical lane is R&B, that type of song or that type of music. And she finally won Album of the Year across the board in a whole nother genre. How you feel about that?
I mean, I think it's dope that she was able to cross over. I mean, I'm not in the demographic for Beyonce music.
Right, I'm not either.
I'm not really checking for her these days. I heard some of the country songs that she made and saw that she put out a country album. And I know that it was definitely had all the odds against her for her being, I don't know if it's ever been a black female that won Best Country album.
Like female, I don't believe so.
The way they acting like, they mad as hell that somebody
I mean, it's a black woman.
Didn't come from that
no
world.
regular black woman. It's Beyonce.
Because racist people worst fear is they coming over here taking over our shit.
We created country music though.
Right.
So they took it.
Man, come on. We ain't even gonna go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, we're gonna stay
discussing everything that we started and y'all trying to take over and now you get mad when we do it well. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, man, she won the Best Country Album. A lot of people feel like, hell yeah, that's dope, that's well deserved.
It is cool.
And a lot of the country music audience and people commenting on Facebook is mad as hell about that shit. Like,
but when they not, no. Did you think that Taylor Swift
give her the Big T Award?
Was the one who gave it, who presented it to her?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Taylor Swift, who typically and has beaten her for Album of the Year, probably twice. Her and Adele.
Taylor Swift started out, her music came out as country, which it never really sounded like country music.
I wouldn't,
And then she was like, nah, I'm just going to do
whatever,
pop or whatever they call this type of shit she does now.
But pop is such a weird genre because it only means popular music.
Right, so anything.
Yeah, hip-hop is technically pop music.
Right.
But, you know.
But yeah, Beyonce won Best Country Album. The artist Doechii that I mentioned before,
I listened to her
TDE, she won the Best Rap Album, which I feel like J. Cole
got cheated.
Should have, might delete later. That should have been, in my opinion. And I don't give a damn. You can argue with your my chart.
That nigga's argue with your my chart.
Nah, but look, I feel like, regardless of how you feel about him bowing out of the battle, I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Let that go.
Go listen to that album, man. That shit was well put together. It was dope. And I feel like out of the ones in that category, that's the one that resonated most with me. Not saying that my opinion is the end-all, be-all, and they should give Grammys to everybody that I like the best, but I feel like that one was most deserving.
But I mean, we have greats that don't have Grammys at all. Hell, Nas didn't get his first one till King's Disease 1 or 2. I don't know which one. I'm not gonna try to act like I know, but one of the King's Disease got him a Grammy. I mean, Pac ain't got no Grammy. Hell,
and that's why most of them be like, the culture be like, fuck the Grammys until you
get one. Then you be like, I know that shit.
Yeah, then you taking the picture, hugging them on.
Thank you. So it's okay to say you want them accolades. We don't talk about it.
For sure. For sure. But yeah, Doechii won that one for
Did you like her project?
I listened to like the first 6 songs and I can hear the talent and the rapping ability, but the shit that she was rapping about wasn't. I was like, I don't. It was all over the place type of vibes for me.
The content itself is not for me, but I'm like you. She can rap. She's skilled and talented.
Yeah.
Am I going back to it after one listen? No.
I can see the skill there. Mm-hmm. I can understand how it's probably an audience that.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a little bit on the weird side with some of her shit.
Quirky shit.
Yeah. So I ain't mad at them, but yeah, she and I saw something one time about her journey of how she started just YouTubing her journey as a struggling indie artist.
Who ain't a struggling indie artist?
Right.
At this point.
Right. But yeah, say she came a long way from when she started doing that, started gaining her following on YouTube to making it to being signed to TDE.
I ain't going nowhere.
To putting out an album that a lot of people was championing to now she got best rap album over J. Cole, which I feel like was a robbery.
Forestfield Drive should have got him one.
Just like the NFL MVP was a robbery snub, but we're going to talk about that in the sports segment. And before we finish with the Grammy winners, Chris Brown won Best R&B album.
I'm fucking with that.
And you feel like that was
when I saw that he won the Grammy, because I didn't listen to the album, it's 11/11. So I saw he won a Grammy, I said, and I saw the headline like it had been 12 years since he even won a Grammy.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, let me go check out his album. If they finally gave him a Grammy,
since he put out some decent music.
You think so? That nigga hell. I think he's had dope singles, but I don't know about complete bodies of work.
He got lazy in the past decade.
He did, because niggas was throwing him a check, saying his hook.
Right.
But the album is actually kind of fire. Have you listened to it?
Yeah, I heard some.
You don't like it?
I'm not the biggest Chris Brown fan. I don't
you never been like currently, like in today's
I used to like his early stuff when he was young,
crazy.
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
But honestly, once he started blurring the lines once the game started blurring the line between rap and R&B, and his music became less love song, more.
I fuck these bitches.
That's when it kind of it ain't for me.
Now this was dope.
Shout out to Chris Brown, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him his props. That Bruce Lee is the intro. That shit fire. My girlfriend or some shit like that. Like the first, the album is a little lengthy. Like it's a damn near 2 hours long. So, but I like the first third and the last third.
He like giving them long projects like that. Like.
I ain't mad at, but there's a reason for that though, because the more songs that individually chart help your collect or your total album sales. So I get it, but who the fuck supposed to listen to a 2 hour album? Yeah. So I get the reasoning, but it's a bit much.
Yeah, man. Y'all let us know if y'all feel like it was any Grammy snubs, or if y'all feel like the winners that we just said was well deserving. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about them folks being all in the uproar about Beyonce winning.
They always mad at the
Best
Queen.
Country album. Yeah, man. Shout out to Beyonce.
Yes,
Kendrick. We just said he swept the Grammys. He did the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people was looking for it.
Man.
It was highly anticipated. It was definitely the best moment of the night because that game was buns.
Man, we're gonna discuss that.
We're gonna discuss that in the sports segment.
We'll get you there.
What's your thoughts on the halftime show?
Okay, so I tried to stay off Facebook, but as everybody know, I do have a business to promote, so I do promote, as well as we have a podcast to promote, so we ain't got no choice but to go on social media. My initial response, I thought the beginning of it was dry. I thought it was dry as hell. And then about halfway through, it started picking up. I like the play on Samuel Jackson portraying Uncle Sam. I did enjoy that was creative as a motherfucker. I would have never thought of that. I ain't like I would have. I enjoyed how, obviously, the way that the people were lined up, like in the beginning as the American flag. I thought that was dope.
Yeah.
And then I also appreciate, obviously, he's from Compton, the Crips and Blood not colorways, it's not the right way to say it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, them having red and blue on, I thought that was real dope, because obviously he's from Compton, that's what they do. And then I didn't notice this part until I read an article, I'm not acting like I noticed it, that the shape of it was a prison yard.
I ain't seen that about that. Yeah, I know they said it had the PlayStation buttons.
They said that or Squid Games.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because they play on, like, politics and playing the game, so to speak.
The Squid Game would make more sense, because it wasn't actually arranged like PlayStation.
That's what I thought about, too. So then the shape of the rectangle part, that was supposed to be a prison yard. Like I said, this part I did get from the articles and all the posting.
I ain't seen that one. Yeah, go ahead.
But then, but the parts that I noticed, I didn't notice that part, but the rest of it I noticed. And I like that he teased They Not Like Us until he actually did the song. Because you got to do the song.
I like that too.
Yeah, and I noticed he didn't say certain parts, but he did like almost the edited version of every song. So I don't think he did that specifically for that song. I think you're not really supposed to be cussing at the Super Bowl, like performing. I enjoyed it. The second half was what made me be like, okay, that shit. Like I even tagged JG on Facebook, and I just put the fire emojis because he closed it, in my opinion, very well. Now, am I going all the way into it like them 3-4 page articles? No, because some of it they talking about how he smiled in the camera when the part about Drake and blah blah. Blah. I'm like, he's performing. Why would he not? And he didn't. That's just part of the performance.
Right.
What are you supposed to do? Frown when that ball come on? So some of it I think is coincidence, but I do think it was very well. I don't know who all orchestrated, choreographed it, whatever. I thought it was very well thought out by whoever did it, whether it be Kendrick or a team or whatever. I didn't notice that was Serena Williams until my sister texted me. She said, "Hey, who was that?" I didn't see that part
immediately.
Oh yeah. I just thought it was a bad chick just dancing and crip walking. You know what I mean? And then my sister was like, "Hey, which Williams?" I said, "Huh?" Then I went back because I watch it on YouTube TV. You can rewind. So I rewinded. And I said, "Oh, that's Serena." And then I get that was Drake's ex, but at this point, she's married with I think she has 2 children, doesn't she? She at least got 1.
Yeah.
She married to a white guy that's like a gazillionaire. Serena's stupid rich. I think that was more so because she's from Compton and not necessarily because of the Drake connection.
Yeah.
Because if that was recent, they had broke up, I get it. But I mean, that's the same way. To me, that's comparable to, remember when Game gave a shout out to the Williams sisters on Dreams? He's like, this goes out to, what's her name? Yatumbe? I don't want to mess her name up. He mentioned one of their sisters, Yatumbe. I'm not trying to mess up her name. She got killed in a drive-by. I mean, Game from Compton, so he gave her a shout out as well. So I don't know if that's necessarily tied to Drake or more so just showing Compton love.
I think both can be true.
Yeah, so I enjoyed it. Like I said, the first half of the shit was dry. Second half was dope.
Yeah, everything he does is really well thought out.
Yeah.
And calculated.
How'd you feel about it?
I liked it.
Okay.
I wasn't mad at it. I felt like he did what I expected him to do, what he was supposed to do. It wasn't just a boring show the way people were trying to make it out.
Nah, it wasn't dry.
I don't know. I feel like everybody that rushed to the internet with their
hot takes. Yeah.
I feel like that's just popular to do, man.
Yeah.
Niggas just act like they standards are so high that nothing that the whole world is watching or caring about is up to their standards. There's some people that just like that. I just like to be the one that don't like
I got to go first.
If everybody saying this movie so dope, they like to be the one, man, that movie trash.
Yeah.
That's just how certain people is, bro.
Not only that, like the older crowd, I do understand. Like my uncle literally put on Facebook, "Who is this? This is the most boring," but my uncle's fucking 60.
Yeah.
So I said, "That's Kendrick. That's one of the top 3 rappers in the world." And then he called me on Facebook. He said, "Nephew, who the fuck was that?" You know what I'm saying about Uncle on Facebook.
Yeah. People got to understand, though. Even before, they just recently started allowing rappers to be the act.
But
and especially rap about themselves, they might have thrown them in with some other acts before.
Compliment,
So anytime they did all them other U2 or whoever the hell, that wasn't our demographic, so we sitting here just as lost as they.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can't please everybody, man. Well, I felt like it was dope.
Let me add this to you before you go. So I did notice everybody was trying to dive into how political it was. He's not the first person to have a politically charged Super Bowl halftime. Beyonce is the first. You remember when she had that? When she was, they was dressed like the Black Panthers and all black leather and all that. That she's the first. So let's not get it fucked up like Kendrick is the first person to make a political Super Bowl halftime.
But if you ever heard To Pimp a Butterfly, it was all along those same lines of the whole theme of that album. So it ain't like it was outside of the character of Kendrick to once he got a platform that high with the whole world looking. He ain't just gonna take shots at Drake. He gonna have some quote unquote woke parts too because that's what that's his brand. That's on brand for him. But I got to read the one thing that I had sent you earlier.
And do you think he was really going at Trump? I've seen 2 things. I saw that he left before the halftime show. I think you commented on somebody saying, I think you commented on somebody saying, somebody had posted like the ratings went down significantly by halftime. And then the person was like, well, I mean, that might have been because it was 26 to like 4. Not literally, you know what I mean? It was a fucking blowout at halftime. And he was like, word, something like that. But I mean, it's a lot of things that go into it. If Trump left before the halftime show, then I
wasn't watching for him.
No. But I wasn't. I don't remember seeing them, and I watched the whole game.
This post I had sent you earlier making fun of how niggas be doing
read
it. And they say, y'all missing the meaning here. Bell bottoms. Drake Bell. Bell bottoms. Drake Bell. Simplified to Drake. Kendrick is saying he came from the bottom and rang Drake's bell. It's simple if you pay attention to the symbolism. It's simple, bro. Listen, Drake Bell also had allegations of being involved with a minor.
Oh, Lord.
So it's all in a family gene of Nickelodeon fools named Drake. So he had to slime them out on stage to show he's better than them. That's why he wore the denim, because he's better than them.
Yeah, I think for
You
this
gotta think
particular...
deeper, bro. My nigga's a deep thinker. Like that's
this
why I go over niggas' heads.
This halftime show, I think, was thought out. But like when they talked about how, yo, Drake rapped, every line is an album name. There's a gazillion album song titles. Like I could take one of your verses and piece together a gazillion different song titles. That's not
right. But niggas be doing the reach, trying to prove their point of how brilliant Kendrick Lamar is. And I do think he's a brilliant artist.
yeah.
But that should be hilarious. That was super on point and how niggas be sounding like, nah, see, y'all don't understand.
I'm telling you, bro.
Understand,
They
bro.
got to go ahead with it.
But shit, yeah, what we got next, man? Well, before we, what do y'all think about the halftime show? Was you one of the ones that was saying this was terrible, worst halftime show ever? Obviously, they put out the ratings. It wasn't. Everybody was tuned in and watching, so, I mean, but that don't necessarily mean you liked it because
You're right. You want to see so you can talk about it.
But nah, I don't think. Hell nah, that wasn't no worse. That shit was dope.
It wasn't the best either, though.
Yeah, I ain't saying I ain't going that far.
Yeah, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't
dope.
trash. Yeah, it was
dope. I don't feel like he got up there and wasted his moment or nothing like that. But what do y'all think? Did Kendrick kill that shit? Did he do what you expected him to do? Was there anything unexpected in there? Did you think he was gonna do Not Like Us? I wasn't sure. And then I thought if he did do it, he wasn't gonna say certain lines.
Right, but he didn't cuss through the whole thing. So.
Nah, he didn't cuss at all.
Yeah,
but he definitely said, the A minor. He said,
the crowd said the certified
hey
pedophile.
Drake, I hear you like him young. He said, hey Drake.
Yeah, he said that part.
Yeah, I was thinking he might skip over the name.
Nah, he skipped out the pedophile.
He intentionally said, he intentionally said all that he said. So yeah,
he did his thing.
I felt like it was dope, man. Personally, y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments, man. Feel like he smoked that bitch. As they say.
I'm gonna turn the screensaver settings off because it keep making me paranoid it's gonna cut off.
Speaking of Drake, though.
Yes,
so while the whole world was watching that halftime show, laughing and shit, pointing, did that like it? Everybody couldn't wait to do that shit. Super Bowl parties across the world, they not like us. Like, damn, that shit was orchestrated. But anyway, while that was going on, he been over there on tour in Australia. Overseas, international tour right now. He had to get away from the U.S., go get some of that love abroad. I ain't mad at that.
From abroad.
Yeah, you feel me? I like what you did there, player. That was slick. That was slick. All right, subscribe to the tribe, though.
Please and thank you.
Yeah, man. So he been over there in Australia on tour, and he preparing to drop the joint album with Party Next Door Friday on Valentine's Day, which it's perfect timing if you finna drop some R&B,
Certified Lover Boy, blah, blah, blah.
shit. Yeah, so he dropping Friday on Valentine's Day.
Yes,
and it's got me kind of confused. I'm wondering, because you in a current dispute with your label, so it's got to be some type of loophole that he's able to do a joint project with. I know that Party Next Door is his artist.
Bro, is he still?
Yeah, he's still.
Why the fuck he ain't been dropping?
Because nobody from OVO be dropping like that except for Drake.
Nah, you ain't lying,
Yeah,
boy.
that's what they say. It's his reputation. Like, a nigga sign you, put a song or two out, and then you'll be in the back.
I ain't heard
him
from
your
Party.
best ideas.
I ain't heard from Party since he was going with Kehlani.
Yeah,
that's the last time I heard from him.
In a minute. He definitely, I'm sure, if we researched it, he done had some more successful shit since that time. Not nothing super crazy successful. This is gonna be his biggest moment.
Oh yeah.
And I guess he doing. In my mind, he kind of doing Drake a solid right now, because if there's some type of loophole, because Party Next Door, I heard that the OVO label is not under Interscope. So he got his label deal, well, not Interscope, Universal. So he got his label deal, OVO, with the artists under that. I think that's like under Warner or something. Which
so
is
the distro is to
Universal.
Warner. For OVO specifically.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that's the loophole. He able to, if this comes out on my artist project, which is not under y'all, then that, but in my mind, I would think Universal still got to okay that.
Yeah, because don't they okay you whether you could to release a feature?
I don't know how he's able to do it, but the nigga been doing the rollout. Shit is supposed to drop Friday on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
And I plan on checking it out. Are you
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
interested in anything on that?
I am. I like Party Next Door. I thought he kind of had fell off the map, but I also, not to rehash old shit. You remember back in the day they were saying like Drake basically put him on and helped him write Take Care. Was it Take Care? The second album, right?
They saying The Weeknd.
The Weeknd was on Take Care.
Yeah, Party Next Door, I helped him write a lot.
Yeah, there you go. And so, I don't know. I if that is true that he basically got shelved, so to speak, I don't give a fuck if I am signed to you. I ain't doing no goddamn joint album with you. You can kick rocks.
Yeah, if you've been doing me dirty over the years while I've been signing you as your artist, and now you need me, you can still talk to your people through my shit. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if he was like, you know what, fuck that. But if it's
if I can get residuals,
never come out at all, or I can come out and let Drake get some of the shine, then what you gonna do?
I don't know. See, we don't know. Like, if I've been getting residuals for like writing and shit like that, okay, then we can put that bitch out because I've still been eating.
Yeah.
But if I just been back here,
he definitely been in the writing credits. And shit
so if that's cool, then okay, fuck it.
Cause he wrote that song, word. That's one of the biggest.
Yeah. I've heard the what's it called when you do it and then you
the
sing
reference track.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I've heard it. He done got a couple reference tracks. That nigga
forever.
They work.
Songs that then became that big.
Like,
and he got a few of them. So
okay, well I put the shit out there. Fuck it.
I will say this.
Yes, sir.
I just said I was excited to listen to it, and I'm gonna listen to it because I'm a Drake fan, and I want to hear more Drake music to see if he is able to put out any type of slaps that goes up. Because it's been a while since anything that he's put out has stuck as far as climbing the charts, as far as getting regular spins. So that's really the reason why I want to tune in, not necessarily because I want to hit them two together, because I'm going to be honest, over the years and on Drake projects, when they've had those songs with them two, them ain't really, a lot of them been skips for me. For me. But some of the girls will tell you that them been the best songs on there, so, and that's who this is for, so.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't mad at it. I get it. Like you said, it's dropping on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
They both can sing. I mean, I'm gonna check for it. I don't. If there ain't no slaps on it, I might get through a minute and a half and then
I can tell you right now, the internet already got their mind made up. This shit is weak. So
well, I hope he don't spend no tracks addressing Kendrick. Just make some good ass.
You can't do that on here. Yeah, you can't do that on
just
here.
Make some good ass. Don't you just sing and talk shit about Kendrick.
No, I just want to make sure my sound ain't gonna be muffled with my jacket, man.
Oh, no, you Gucci.
Okay.
Yeah. You see that Tribe? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, subscribe to the Tribe. Yeah.
Grab you some of that merch.
Man,
hey, and grab you some of that merch at the Rap Renaissance.
Yes, sir. 222. Rap Renaissance on the way. Damn, I'm looking forward to that shit, right? Niggas gonna be super fly that night. Y'all don't want to miss it. Yeah. But shit, all right, so.
Yes, sir.
Y'all let us know how y'all feel, if y'all excited for a Drake project with Party Next Door, or if you like, nah, I'm good, I'm waiting on the Drake solo project, or if you like, they not like us. Fuck any Drake music.
They got a single out?
Nah, he ain't putting nothing out.
You think they should have put a single out, or you think they should kind of see how people fuck with the stream and which one gets streamed the most? Streamed the most, excuse me.
Yeah, I think they should just put the project out, see if a song stick. Just because he been releasing Lucy's here and there, and that meant that ain't been working for him. So now I'm going to just get them excited for a project that's dropping, and hopefully one or two of these on here.
Now you just
make a Spotify playlist or something to go up.
Now I got a question for you. So do you think if one of them Lucy's would have stuck, would they still have put this did this project?
No, I don't. If I'm being honest, no.
That nigga said that single would have popped.
Drake's done showing himself that he still is hot out here and people checking for his shit.
Fuck party.
No. And if he wasn't in this dispute with his label, it doesn't happen. But somehow, some way, that's the most interesting part to me. I got to see the details of how he's able to do this, because when you decide I'm going to go ahead and go through with this lawsuit against my label, who got the rights to anything I put out, they got to approve it. But somehow I can be a part of this joint project over here. It's probably got something to do with his label deal, like I said, but I don't know that for sure, so I got to get more information about that. But y'all let us know if y'all checking for that or if y'all cool on that. But that's coming out Valentine's Day. What we got next?
Subscribe to the Tribe.
Subscribe to the Tribe. All right, so before we finish the Drake discussion,
yes, sir.
DJ Khaled had posted. They made a post with a trailer that was made. I forgot who I was in the trailer, but it was a cool little, trailer that was made for his album, and it was an album announcement. And he said on the post, I believe, that he got 2 Drake features on there.
Okay.
Yeah, and so
What's wrong with
Drake had commented and said, "Must be Drake Bell." Yeah,
Oh, his shit
Drake
on it.
commented out of nowhere on the post and said, "Must be Drake Bell." Next thing you know, post gone. Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
yeah, bro.
Hey, he probably
Yeah.
really got... Khaled probably got hard drives full of music that ain't came out.
They said he been saying in interviews and shit over the years that he does have 2 Drake songs that was on ice for his next album release, but I guess Drake feel like he one of the ones that supposed to done had his back throughout this
Did Khaled
situation.
pick a side? I don't really
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I haven't been following their relationship.
Who the fuck is Drake Bell?
From old Nickelodeon show Drake and Josh back in the day.
Oh, I do know you're talking. I didn't know that was left.
Yeah. So he commented and said, "Must be Drake Bell." And then all of a sudden the post
So it just
disappeared.
gone.
So everybody was like, wow.
That nigga hit archive.
So this nigga was excited, wanted to tell the world about his album. Now all of a sudden, ain't no post about his album. Like, fuck this
Ain't no
trailer,
album.
fuck all that. Like, damn.
Was the trailer dope?
The trailer was cool.
Damn, Drake. That nigga
Yeah.
sensitive as fuck.
So he probably gonna end up putting out the album anyway.
I would
without
too.
a Drake feature, because
You don't sign off on it.
Right.
How else would I have it?
he gonna find one of the other niggas who hot right now. Boss Man D-Lo or somebody. But yeah, that shit was interesting.
Boy,
I saw
y'all
that.
wild.
And people was saying, man, fuck it, if Drake feel like he one of the ones that took a side somewhere along the way and was supposed to have his back because he done gave him so many big songs over the years that he could have just kept as a Drake release. But that shit came out as DJ Khaled featuring Drake and such and such.
I mean, bruh, if you made the song years, I'm sure he didn't record them over the last 365. So what you, never mind. Drake
Whenever
just
you
sensitive.
recorded it though, I mean,
No,
you
but
got
I'm
the
saying,
right
if
to
I
say
been
if he
had
did
it-
something, I don't fuck with you no more. It don't matter when I recorded that shit.
If I don't know if he paid him, but if I pay you for a verse, that's my motherfucking song.
That ain't how it work in the music industry. We discussed that before too.
I thought if the label done paid for it,
You
ain't
can
like you
pay
gonna give me a
can pay an
refund.
artist to record a verse on it, but at the end of the day, the label still got the
Oh, if
approval.
his label say no.
Yeah, the label still got the approval.
Oh, and Drake on his own label.
And they be
Okay,
doing
yeah.
shit like, nah, this artist got too many songs out right now. We can't approve
Oh, yeah,
that.
you don't want to saturate the
There'd
market.
be
Oh,
like
yeah.
stupid politics involved in that.
But I'll be mad as a bitch. You can give me a goddamn refund.
I definitely, yeah. So he stepped on Khaled album announcement.
When it come out? Or when it's supposed to come
I
out?
don't think it had a date on it. It just
Oh.
said the album on the way.
Like I said,
And
no, it's not.
I think he was saving the date announcement. And that nigga was like, must be Drake there. And then the damn poster's
That
gone.
nigga hit it with the Dikembe.
I said, what the
No,
fuck?
no.
They said, wasn't up there very long. People like, wait a minute. What the hell?
Somebody screenshot the shit.
Hey,
I was like, damn, Drake.
y'all
that
let
nigga
us know your
mad.
thoughts on that. Why y'all feel like Drake did that. If you feel like Drake is justified in saying, fuck all y'all niggas that act like y'all forgot what I did for y'all. Because if so, Khaled would definitely be one of the niggas included in something, you know, somebody that that gave slaps to over the years. And
Bruh.
some of Khaled's biggest songs is a
They got
Drake,
Drake.
song.
The biggest songs is T-Pain. Some of them got Ross. Some of them got Luda. Especially
Yeah.
the early Khaled.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or, you know, it wasn't just Drake and Kendrick. Ross was going at Drake. And
Ross
Ross
need to
and
sit the fuck
Khaled is
down.
super tight, so it might be something involved in that.
I ain't thinking about
Since
it.
Ross started
Look,
taking shots at me,
he got
I just
that-
thought about that though.
If
Ross was
Inspector
taking
Gadget
shots
had
at me
on-
during all this shit too, and you was sitting there still standing next to him while he was trying to.
But you gotta think, Khaled and Ross been fucking with each other since when they was not broke. But you know what I mean, like basically broke.
Yeah, that shit gets sticky, man.
Man,
If
them
I've been
niggas gotta
knowing
stop that
him
shit.
before I known you and been fucking, you know what I'm saying? We and him go back further, but at the same time, me and you done had more success together. It's just one of them slippery slopes.
That's gonna tie into our BMF conversation. He don't show me the topics normally, but he told me about that one.
Yeah, we definitely gonna get
Yeah,
into
we gotta
that.
get in there too. Yes,
But yeah,
sir.
man, y'all let us know what y'all think about that in the
Yes, sir.
comments, man. What we got next? All right, new music releases. What's up? Jackie feel like, I don't know. Anyway,
I know it be warm up
it's
here.
fly though. Nah, I ain't even getting warm. I
No.
just feel like this shit keep fucking with my dog, covering up the mic. You
Oh,
sure
you
good?
good? Yeah, I can see the waves.
All right,
Yeah, you good.
bet. So yeah, new music releases. We always start with the indie artists first.
Got
There's
to.
been some indie artist releases since the last episode, so let's
Damn,
go
what I
ahead and my man AWOL Shout out to my boy.
Oh, he did
AWOL.
drop project.
He dropped his new album, Verified.
And he about to have a little boy. He just found out.
Hey, congratulations, man.
big dog.
Salute.
Yes, sir.
AWOL Hayes, Verified. If you ain't heard that project yet, go search that, man. Add that to your playlist. He definitely got some slaps on there.
Did you just listen to it? I haven't listened to it.
Yeah, I heard that bit top to bottom.
Yes, sir.
My favorite song on there is Can't Quit. That's my shit.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
He got a few on there that stood out to me, but it was a solid project. Shout out to my boy.
Go grab that.
Yeah, man. Shout out to AWOL. Who else we got that dropped song?
I feel like Ty dropped something, but it was
That boy Big Gusto dropped another project.
Okay.
Big Gusto out of from Union. He dropped that Cultural Living.
Okay.
Yeah, go check that out.
Yes, indeed. Go grab that.
My brother Savon Campbell, he was at the birthday kickback, man. I don't know if you caught his performance. Yeah, you did, cause you had some footage of it.
Kind of R&B vibe.
Yeah. The first,
he was real cool. Yeah,
shout out my boy Savon Campbell, man. His project just dropped since the last episode. It's called Help, I'm Stuck in a Bit.
Okay, that's cool. I like that title. I'm gonna check that
I'm
out.
Stuck in a Bit. Yeah,
It got a different vibe, but it's a cool vibe.
Yeah, it ain't.
very cool.
It's some rap on there, but it ain't just a rap album. But yeah, y'all definitely go check my dog out, man.
Yeah, it's like a genre bending style.
Yeah,
it's not quite rap, not quite R&B.
Yeah, who else we got? And then my little homie Notlem, Notlem. He dropped a single called Pop Out.
Okay.
That's a dope ass song. Y'all definitely go check that out.
It's another
man.
single that came
Shout
out, but that's my indie sleeper as well as artist, so I'm gonna shout it out at the end.
All right, we're gonna say that one. All right, so that's all on the ones that I seen since the last episode. If there's any other indie artists that had a release in the past 2 weeks, my fault.
Drop it in the comments.
I missed it. Drop it in the comments, and we'll shout you out on the next one for sure. Because that's what we do around here. You feel me? So, yeah. Mainstream releases since the last episode.
Fuck them rich people. No, I'm just playing.
Mainstream releases, the notable ones. We got 2 Chainz and Larry June and Alchemist. They dropped the project together.
Alchemist, super producer.
Life is Beautiful.
Yes, sir.
I enjoyed it, man. I don't think you had a chance to hear the whole project yet.
He played one song for me. I enjoyed it. 2 Chainz for that song. He was in his lyrical bag.
I like Larry June and his laid back style. And I definitely like 2 Chainz. And I like when he get in that bag of like showing niggas that I can rap on like an Alchemist type of beats and have the wordplay and the witty shit that you love from me, but not necessarily the way that I would do on the strip club type of songs.
Because Alchemist has a very distinctive style.
Yeah.
You know his type. It's like, it's a certain gritty, grimy ass beat. You know what I mean?
It make you feel like hip hop at its core
boom
type of
bap,
shit.
but it's fly boom bap. It ain't dry.
Shout out to Alchemist, man. He's definitely a legendary producer in the culture. And I feel like 2 Chainz is slept on, man. When he get in his lyrical bag, like he really can do that. And that ain't just what he most known for as far as people think, all I want for my birthday.
Right, the turn up songs. Yeah, them be the singles.
Yeah, but nah, that nigga can really do that, man. Like if you really revisit his albums over the years, he always got some songs on there where he displayed that. And I was excited when I heard that this project was coming. And
he ain't gotta go that far back. He go to Pretty Girls Like Trap Music. That bitch got some lyrical shit on there. It's the album cover is all pink.
Every album you give you a couple of them songs on the type of beat, not necessarily boom bap, but whatever you want to call that style. It's a rap. This can't be no other genre than rap hip hop.
Yeah, you surprised I knew about that Pretty Girl Like Trap Music? I don't know.
Nah, that was one of the ones.
Yeah.
That was the shit.
Damn, man. Oh, don't forget, we're still looking for album cover recommendations because we're going on year 2.
Yeah.
The beginning of year 2.
Oh shit! I'm glad you said that, bro.
Man, I drank, but I got a decent number sometimes.
February 2024, man. It's February 2025. Been a whole year.
We
still here.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? Your favorite show, A Tribe Called Culture. We curating the cultural conversation, man. Don't nobody do it like we do it, how we do it when we do it. We just doing what we doing.
Because we be doing it.
You feel me? So subscribe to the tribe, man. Help this shit keep going and growing, man. We do this shit for y'all, for the tribe. And it's real tribal around here, like I told you in the beginning. But nah, it's been a whole year, man. And this shit been lit, dog. We done became like, people look forward to this shit and tune in and fuck with this. So
I might put together not a full hour and a half like I normally was, but I might take, if you think of some, a nice couple little pieces of highlights.
I should have already did some homework and got some highlights.
I should did too. My fault, y'all.
A montage for y'all. We gonna work on that for y'all. But man, we appreciate everybody that's joined the tribe over the past year. It's something that I wanted to do for a long time. The shit came to fruition. And that's the hottest show in the world, nigga. Like I said, I already told you.
Ken said, yo,
Subscribe
I want
to
to do
the
this
tribe.
podcast. I said, all right. And once we came with a name, I was like, I'm fucking with it. You know what I mean? And here we are.
Then we was supposed to do a practice episode, and that shit wasn't practice at all, but
Yeah,
came
no.
episode, man. But we done came a long way since then, and here we are. Shit, episode 26.
Yes, sir.
Popping this shit. All right, so yo, we talked about the 2 Chainz, Larry June, Alchemist,
Yes, sir.
ESTG. You familiar with that name?
Say it one more time. I'm sorry.
ESTG.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
It's like
signed,
G-E-E.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
signed to Gotti.
Now, I don't really know his music, but I know
Yeah.
you're talking about it.
Yeah, that's more so for the younger crowd.
Oh, the
But
YN.
yeah, he dropped the album, man, that people were saying was a solid album. I haven't heard
Okay.
that, so I can't really give you no
What kind of style he got?
review on that.
Just in general.
Let's see.
My
It's
bad. I
definitely
know the
violent.
name. I
It's
don't.
street music, violence, you know.
YFN Lucci type
Nigga
shit?
try me. Nah, he ain't really melodic with it.
Oh,
he
okay,
more
okay.
so aggressive.
Like, what's my man name from up top, up north? Shit. Not Pop Smoke. What's the other nigga? Young Boys. Shit.
Fabio.
Yeah, is it like that?
Well, Fabio in New York. It don't sound like New York rap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, man. So EST, I think he from Kentucky.
Damn, ain't never heard no
Louisville.
Kentucky
I think he
nigga.
from Louisville.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to ESTG, man. He dropped a new project.
Yes, sir.
And then I seen Young Dro and Zaytoven.
Oh, they got a
Got a
album?
new, this out.
Okay.
Shit called 10-Piece Hot, all Zaytoven beats.
Oh, that's when it was on the
there.
Breakfast Club promo, and Dro got into it with the nigga that came with T.I. He like, that shit ain't funny or some shit.
I don't know if he was promoting that project.
You remember that though when it happened?
Yeah,
Yo,
that was funny as hell. He was like, hey, man. He was talking about
His trauma and
recovery and
drug.
drug use and shit, and the nigga was being funny.
I slapped shit at you, bro. He's like, hey,
That shit was
y'all
funny.
came with me. Hey, cool.
Hey, remember who the hell y'all came with? T.I. had to talk to her, a bunch of kids. Remember who y'all came with, now? That shit was funny as hell,
That's the
man.
money all like to the fool.
Yeah, that's another one, man. On the previous episode, we was talking about artists that was considered legendary in the South. I mentioned 2 Chainz, and niggas kind of struggling.
No, he legendary.
I said Young Dro, and niggas was trying. No, Young Dro definitely is legendary as a Southern artist, bro.
I'm gonna push back only because he didn't
Yeah,
put out
bro.
enough projects,
I'm glad you pushing back. No,
and that shoulder lean
mixtape. He
is
came
that
up in
is
the
that-
mixtape era, and he
Of
got
course.
a million mixtapes with
Yeah, but
timeless material on it, bro. He one of the
but
ones.
Best Thing Smoking is a classic. But will I say he got a
And the
legendary run?
Day one Gangsta Grills with DJ Drama, classic.
Okay, let me ask you this then. But the Gangsta Grills series, what Gangsta Grills mixtape didn't hit? Like, I don't remember none not
No,
hit.
all of them wasn't just hit.
But the majority was. Like, I can't really
No,
think
the
of one that was hot
Jeezys
track.
was,
Yeah, Jesus,
the
Snowman,
T.I.s.
Burn the City and all them before that.
Yeah, Young Dro did one, but no, everybody's didn't go.
Not everybody's, but well, of course, because if you had the bag, he'll do the shit anyway.
Yeah.
But the
Everybody
majority,
didn't
Yo
go.
Gotti got something too, don't he?
Yo Gotti,
Yeah,
yeah.
he has some DJ drama joints and Gangsta Grills. Yeah,
But yeah, man, no. Young Dro definitely one
he
of
a
the
down
ones.
south legend.
Hell yeah,
So he in the
man.
category T.I., Luda, Outkast.
No, that's
Jeezy.
a different tier. That don't mean you.
That's legendary.
He's still a Southern legend, for sure.
I can't give him that.
He can rap with. He can rap better than most of them names you just said. But as far as success, and
That's what I'm talking about, the catalog and the success.
that ain't what I'm basing it off of. He legendary off ability, and he had a super feature run with niggas from up north. Everybody wanted Young Dro on the remix.
Oh, yeah, now I give you that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
Oh,
And you
but-
can't discredit
No,
that. That's
he
part
had
of
a
his
feature
run.
run. Yeah.
His
But-
mixtapes, his feature run.
And it's one album, commercial album.
Nah, he had
Was it
his
two?
one. No, he done had about 3 or 4 now, but them first
I'm talking at
two,
the time, yeah.
them first 2 was definitely.
Well, I disagree. Respectfully, I disagree.
Man, no.
He is dope,
If
but
you
he
know,
don't
you
go
know.
in a what you did say it's a different tier though. So that's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
I ain't saying put him up next to T.I. and Jeezy
Oh,
and
okay.
Luda and them. No, them is obviously
There was
the
Icon.
Rushmore.
Wait, is
of-
Icon or Legend higher? Or just whatever?
That's a good question, bro.
Y'all tell us. Icon
I
is
don't give a
higher
damn
or
what
Legend?
nobody say. I'll argue that forever. Young Dro is legendary if you talking about Southern artists and lyrical ability. And if you go back and listen to early Young Dro when he was hungry before shoulder lean and all
Oh,
of
yeah.
that, The nigga got some shit that's like, nah, this dude is incredible.
Now I give the ability, yes.
This nigga was incredible, man. But yeah, that wasn't even on the list to go on the Young Dro tangent. Man. That's how strongly I feel.
He's standing
about
on
Young
business,
Dro.
baby.
That's how strongly I feel about Young Dro.
Y'all
But
tell us
yeah,
in the comments.
Y'all check out the new project. Now I ain't saying all that for the new project. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I heard like the first 3 songs and they sounded cool.
Okay.
I was at the gym actually when I saw it.
Okay, in the gym?
Out, yeah.
Hey.
And I seen that shit had dropped, so I spun like the first 3 and they was cool. I got to finish listening to it.
What kind of bop do they have to it? Like, is that classic Dro? Not old, but like what you expect from Dro or kind of out of left field?
Is Dro using modern day terminology and shit, but it's still...
Does it sound weird?
Nah.
They don't sound like
one of them niggas
okay.
that sound like, he can just, I can catch on to what they saying, but make it still sound natural.
Okay.
Like, it don't sound like he reaching or forcing it, and then Zaytoven.
Oh, that production crazy.
Yeah.
But you know, we done heard legends or older acts use some of the new like, you be like, nigga, get your old ass out of here.
Sometimes it sound like
it
sound like you forcing
sit your ass down.
forcing it, huh?
Yeah.
Come on now. But yeah, them all the albums I seen that had dropped that was notable since the last episode. We did have some singles that Will Smith and Big Sean.
That's kind of fly. I like that shit.
I thought that was dope, man.
Yeah.
I know you done we talked about Will Smith.
I like that
before.
shit. I watched that bitch a couple times.
That shit was dope.
You watched the video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The video is what makes it more dope. If I just heard the song without the visual, it would be cool. But the video with the whole Matrix vibe and shit.
I get on.
Like
that shit was cool.
I
talked bad shit last time we talked about it, but this song didn't sound like an old ass Will Smith.
And I'm glad Big Sean had that moment because I feel like he been kind of getting forgotten about over the past few years. He done kind of cooled off, and so they had him up there like right below the Drake,
he was
Drake
in the
tier.
It was that tier, then it was the Wale, me,
right, he
Big
was up
Sean,
there.
the second tier,
But honestly, all of them guys that you just named has done cooled off since they used to be.
Yeah, Wale still be dropping music, but it's like it's not hitting the ears the same. You know what I mean?
But shit. Nah, I mean, I'm glad he got that moment, man, just because he's like, man, Will Smith, I know he putting out music. People just gonna be interested to see what the music sound like.
Yeah, Will, because he's a name by himself.
For that video to look so cinematic and dope, like
that bitch fire. Then they had the behind the scenes in the video. That shit was cool.
Nah, I like that. That was
I enjoyed the song. I
like
talk
how they
bad
put that
shit,
together.
but I'm gonna give Will his propers. And I never said he was not a legend. Whatever y'all tell us in the comments, which is higher or lower, whatever. He is at the top.
I like his raps these days, man. Like you say, some of them older niggas be sounding like you trying too hard to sound like the young niggas. Some of them sound like, boy, you sound like an old nigga. All your slang and shit is outdated on here. He finding a way to do him. I ain't mad at it, bro.
And he was never a thug that rap, so I'm not looking for Will Smith to be, I shoot niggas and blah. Like, I
would hate that.
That's terrible. But it still gotta sound modern. And I like how he sounds.
I ain't mad at it, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Will Smith.
Yeah, it was dope.
Some of the beats could be a little better. I would say, I think, I ain't like the hook on this one.
But the song was dope.
Yeah,
the
I like the song
okay.
together, but the hook part wasn't really catchy
but he rapping.
for me. But I think it was some type of little sample. If it wasn't a sample, whatever, just the little
I don't
part
even remember
they
which
used
means
for the
ain't
hook.
good, or not good, but
it wasn't a
regular.
standout. Yeah. So that one came out. Cardi B dropped a new single, which we done talked about before. She kind of is a single artist now. She ain't
still.
I don't think it's no
that shit ain't
album
coming
ever
out.
coming, but she dropped a new single called Toot It Up.
It's an ass throwing song.
Yeah, definitely one of them. The Tommy Richmond guy that went crazy last year, he dropped a new single.
The singing dude?
Yeah, called Acting Up.
Is it good? I ain't heard that.
I fuck with it. Fuck with it. And then we got the Tweakers remix with Lil Wayne. After we done had the whole Lil Wayne discussion on the last episode. If you missed that,
run it back.
Definitely go run that back. Check out what my dog. People was mad at you about that.
I don't give a fuck.
Niggas was like, hold on, bro. You don't want to hear nothing?
I said, if you ain't gonna give me classic, legendary Wayne, I don't hear that shit.
Wayne might have watched the show, bro.
If you rapping like that,
episode dropped.
What? Tweakers came out. Give me that shit.
I'm finna smoke this feature, no auto-tune, no nothing.
And that's the Wayne I want. Is that not the Wayne I asked for?
You smoke that bitch, bro.
That's the Wayne I'm talking about. I want to hear no high love. I want to hear that shit.
If you can still give us them caliber features, let's go. Let's just do that. Fuck it.
He know, obviously, because I'm the one that sent it to him. When I seen that shit, and then I played it, I said, oh, that's classic Wayne. I said, go to 155. Fuck what Jello talking about. Go to 155.
If you can still give us them caliber features, I'm here for it.
But can he do that for a project? Not to rehash the whole conversation.
I don't care about the project. If you can give us them features, keep them coming,
so
bro.
Jakarta say sound like, how to love, you gonna be jamming that bitch.
That ain't what that sound like. How to Love wasn't a feature. That was one of his songs. I said, if you can keep giving us dope features, then just do that.
I'm saying, okay, but for Carter 6, if it sound like how he rapping on Tweaker's remix, you fucking with it?
Yeah.
And if it sound like How to Love, you gonna fuck with it?
I liked How to Love.
Oh, goddamn it.
I ain't
Fuck
gonna
How to
lie.
Love. That
For that
terrible
song
ass
in
song.
particular, I like that. But,
Okay, well, I don't want to have him full of that
but
shit.
no, I don't want an album full of auto-tune singing
Okay.
Wayne. No.
I want some
But
rapping
that's what we
ass
said
Wayne.
last time.
Yeah.
But if I can't get that, keep on killing songs just like you did Tweakers, and I just get excited for the next
I
Lil
will
Wayne
admit,
remix.
I talked that shit, but I was very excited. I saw it, and I was like,
Click that shit fast as hell.
click
after
it
he
fast
said
in
that.
a bit.
I don't want no Wayne music, period.
Because I had it, I was
You
like,
seen
he
that
on
shit like,
Tweakers.
man, let me hear what Wayne said.
Yeah, because I said, he on Tweaker. I said, let me see what this bullshit sound. Because I was in waiting for some dumb shit. Motherfucker start rapping the
Wayne
goddamn. I
watched
said,
the
oh
show, man.
shit, that classic
The
Wayne.
hottest show in the world.
Nigga.
No, I ain't seen the show.
I said, that shit expeditiously. I said,
Light-skinned nigga
hey,
is trying me.
go to 155. Play that bitch.
Yeah.
You didn't even bother with the first part, did
If
you?
you ain't heard that, nah.
Yeah,
And I
that bitch was cold, though.
and
Waiting for it.
after I heard that, and I started back from the beginning just to see if he gave it a new verse
no.
and
You
the
didn't miss
exact
shit.
same
Yeah,
song
you didn't miss
with,
shit.
with Lil Wayne added.
Yeah.
If you ain't heard that, go spin it. If you have heard it, y'all let us
Yeah,
know what y'all
I
think.
give him that.
Was
Wayne
this nigga
brought the old
super
Wayne.
wrong about Lil Wayne and his capability of giving us strong features? Or
I didn't say he couldn't give us features. Now, I said he can't do a project.
you said,
like
but you
that.
don't want no new Wayne
Yeah.
music. So if he heard that and took heed that, we would never get verses like that. That's what I'm saying. No, keep doing what you're doing, Lil Wayne.
I mean, I'd like a good 12 songs
We'll
of that
rock with it.
Wayne, but I mean,
We'll rock with it. But yeah,
whatever.
for the Tweaker remix, y'all let us know what y'all
Hey,
think on
he killed that bitch, though.
All right, unfortunately, we got to discuss this nigga Kanye.
That shit he said Jada got on his ass and he got her right back.
I'm sick of having to even have these discussions.
All right, we can throw that topic out if you want to.
Nah,
but we can't because this is
we
a Tribe Called Culture.
we gonna discuss it, but I'm really like, we done seen this shit over and over again.
You ain't talking about the naked shit at the Grammys, right?
Well, that's part of it.
Oh, hell, go ahead. I'm gonna
I
be
feel
quiet.
like this whole Grammy week, right?
Mm-hmm.
This nigga was having an episode. Now, whether that's due to a medical condition, due to his ego, whatever it is, he decided
I'm
that
quiet.
I'm gonna steal headlines for this week. So, like you just mentioned, he showed up to the red carpet at the Grammys with his wife, have her basically stripped down, butt naked, because he knew that was gonna make headlines and get the people talking. Then when he let that cook for a few days, it's provocative.
It gets the people going.
He knew that. And like, I give him that. Yes, he been doing this shit
I
for so
couldn't help it,
long.
man.
He
My bad.
knows the little type of stunts to do that's gonna get people talking, all right? But then Kendrick goes and sweeps the Grammys, other shit happens. That shit didn't stick the way he wanted it to stick, right? And he's supposed to have a new album coming, but you never know with him. He'll say that shit and then scrap the whole idea, whatever the fuck. So anyway, this nigga's determined. I'm gonna be the nigga in the headlines all week, and it's gonna be all about me. Cause that's niggas like Kanye just love being talked about.
Yes, sir.
So anyway, it began with I'ma just display my wife and all her goodies for everybody on the red carpet. And then he decided to go on this Twitter meltdown, which we've seen him do time and time again. But this time it was just like, I'm determined to go viral with one of these tweets. So I got to think of the most offensive shit. I got to think of something offensive for every group so I can just mark them all off. I got to offend black people, the Jews.
I'm trying to be quiet, man.
People, mentally challenged people, whoever the fuck. He trying to make sure he hit all the buttons. So yeah, man, it was just like, it's kind of like go back to rest in peace Nipsey Hussle. When Nipsey was here, it was one of the famous sound bites from his interviews where he was just like, certain niggas, you just gotta leave them niggas in goofy time. Bro. Like I can't even add to the attention that's getting because it's so damn goofy to me. And he does this shit periodically, and then you got to split. You got niggas who like, bro, this nigga is clearly losing his mind, bro. I'm done with that. I like his old shit. Y'all can have that. Then you got your other people like, Kanye ain't crazy. That nigga know exactly what he doing. See, y'all don't, the nigga that is trying to take it out super deep. Like, sometimes niggas really be spiraling right in front of your eyes, bro. Niggas too busy expecting to be entertained that they don't see shit for what it is, bro.
He going in, and
I really feel like this nigga spiraling, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm tired of this repetitive cycle of, it really just jealousy, man. Kendrick was having a moment. He had the Grammys moment, and then within a week's time, he performing at the Super Bowl. Kanye wishes that was him. Even at his highest height, when he was killing shit in music, he never swept the Grammys and then did the Super Bowl the next week. So shit like that, just rubbing his ego the wrong way, I feel like. And that's why he started to have the meltdown he has, because he just determined one of these shits is going to go up. And even if everybody's upset with me, at least I have your attention. So the nigga went with all the crazy tweets to praising fucking Hitler to putting up swastika shirts on his website. The website done got shut down. Yeah, man, going crazy is just an epic crash out. Even worse than when Gucci was off the lean real bad and was tweeting shit like, me and Walker fuck Nicki Minaj on the tour. Worse than that, bro. Like, niggas out of his mind. I don't know if it's the fucking, the whippet shits that they was inhaling or what. What is your thoughts on any of this current Kanye shit? Have you seen any of it? Do you give any attention to it? Do you think this nigga's genius? You think he's crazy? What's your thoughts?
I love that rap. I love that rap, nigga. Fuck Kanye. You feel me?
I'm just saying. I'm sick of that nigga, bro.
I'll put it this way. I'm at this point. Anything, I think it's both. I only fuck with the old Kanye.
Me too.
Anything after probably, and I'm not saying this is a classic album, which is the one, Life of Pablo is like a cream color, orange color cover.
That's the one that had like a random people getting married on it and some other shit.
It was like a faded orange. It had like Life of Pablo. It had like the wolves on there. He took Designer Song of Panda and put the extra shit on it.
Yeah.
And it's not a classic. That's the last album I really fuck with Kanye. And
for me, it was 808s and Heartbreak.
That was dope too.
And after that,
he spawned all these fucking auto-tune rappers. But anyway, I put it this way. I think it's both. I fuck with the old Kanye. Fuck new Kanye. And I think Kanye's crazy. And I think he's doing a lot of it on purpose. Because if you notice, he only does this dumb shit when he has something to sell.
Yeah.
Whether it's some sneakers, it's some t-shirt, some clothing, a new album come out. You said he teased a new album.
Yeah.
And then these days it flops. Like I ain't gonna say nobody. I don't think, at least the culture, gets excited for Kanye shit anymore. It's literally, I think it's crashing out, but it's also trying to promote.
They not getting the mainstream backing no more.
But the crash outs don't really help.
Nah.
If you really look at it, the crash outs don't promote nothing. If
his intent is to just sell merch on the website, then
does it work?
They argue that it helps. Before it got shut down, they say before he put up that particular shirt, they got it shut down. Everything else was jumping while he was tweeting for 3 days. So they say that but I think, yeah, obviously the nigga knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
obviously he's doing
purpose.
A lot of it intentionally.
Yeah.
But while we're acknowledging that and agreeing with that don't make it cool what he doing.
No, I ain't fucking with it.
If it's fuck shit, it's fuck shit.
I
So
don't
regardless
fuck with
of you having the genius ability to get the people going, that shit is whack the way you choosing to do it, bro.
But I mean, if I not to the same level, but on my small little atmosphere of people following my Facebook and Instagram and blah, blah, blah. If I start posting wild shit on there, my area would start be like, what the hell going on?
Yeah.
But it's not cute. But the shit, I don't pay Kanye West no
shit ain't peak.
And why the fuck you got your... I know Kanye... It's funny. Kanye is the same one who talked about how he don't like Kim showing her ass and blah, 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 all other shit. But then he changed her whole wardrobe. And then he got a new wife who basically looks like Kim and dresses her the same way Kim dressed, even though he talked shit about it, but he picked her wardrobe. Remember that? I don't know if you that highlight where he threw all Kim's shit away out the closet and bought her all new shit. He was basically doing the same thing with the new wife.
He out his mind, bro.
So if we didn't have Tribe, we wouldn't even talk about this shit.
Yeah. Niggas out his mind, bro.
Yeah, I don't get it.
You got daughters and shit. Like,
yeah.
You walk around treating your wife like your dog, that you just walk, hey, y'all, look this trick that I ain't talking about.
Somebody his daughter that way, he'd be heated.
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be going on their ego trip or whatever it is, and you ain't thinking about how this shit look to your daughters and shit. Like,
he in his feelings, like he don't have Grammys. I think he has actually swept the Grammys. I think it was Not college dropout. He did win Grammys, but
Yeah,
I think it was
'cause
graduation.
one time when he was going on the rant, he tweeted a video of him pissing in the toilet in the Grammy.
Yeah. I think he swept them for graduation, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, or late registration, one of the two. He got them for like the first 4. But, bruh, what you mad for?
Then look, in a few months from now, when the nigga's having issues seeing his kids and shit, he gonna want the public to feel sorry for him. Nigga, you going here acting like you out of your fucking mind, just saying. The nigga said fuck Virgil. And that's supposed to be his mans that passed away that everybody looks up to. Like, come on, man.
Look at me. But then, I will say, though, Kanye fired Jada Pinkett ass up. Jada Pinkett said something about he's like the most fucked up. She didn't curse. She was like, he's the most distressed or whatever the word was, person I know on the internet. That nigga say, Rapunzel, let down your hair. Hey, that was cold. I don't give a fuck.
I want to, before we get off of this completely, I want to address another side of this argument of the people that act like because this nigga's a billionaire, quote unquote, that whatever he does is cool and you can just validate with it. I don't give a fuck how much money a nigga got. Him, Elon Musk, any of them niggas, you can be a billionaire and still be a goofy.
You could be tripping like
you can be a super rich ass goofy that no matter how much money I got, the hoes still don't fuck with me. I still make the hoes uncomfortable when I come around.
Yeah, you can pay for some cutty, but that don't mean you get bitches.
Hey, it can't just be on you, it gotta be in you, bro.
Yeah.
And that's with $1 or $1 billion.
Yeah.
Can't just be on you, it got to be in you. And that's how I feel like
that's the truth.
This nigga's a prime example of a nigga that he never been cool. Growing up, seeing this whole journey, the nigga never been cool, but now he done made it to a level of success where he feel like he could buy cool. And then he gets upset when he don't get that cool that he feel like, that cool treatment that he feel like he bought.
But see, with him, it's like he's a nerd but never had the cool factor. Like, I'm a nerd, but I got some cool facts.
Right.
He don't have that cool factor. It's just, but we thought he was relatable because he was saying George Bush don't like black people. He dressed in with the backpacks and like it was he was like J. Cole is a college rapper, but he got cool with it.
Yeah. Obviously, the nigga had enough talent where he deserved to put out them first few albums and get that recognition.
Carried it.
But somewhere along the way, his ego grew too big and he just became a rich goofy. And there's a lot of them niggas out there.
But they say I'm not talking bad about his mom. They say when his mom passed away, that's when that nigga started tripping. I don't know how true that is, but it is quite a coincidence.
Rest in peace to his mom. But I'm good on it, man. I really hate just seeing them niggas do this shit periodically and all his homies unfollow him. And niggas usually come back around and get back cool with him and try to get on his next album and shit. I feel like niggas really need to distance themselves from this time to make
somebody need to kick his ass one time. That would have pull him to the side and just beat that nigga.
Punch that nigga in the jaw, bro.
He ain't never been punched in the face.
You know what I'm saying? Make a new through the wire. Because a nigga punched the shit out you, like.
I've been punched in the face. It don't feel good.
Nah, man, but yeah, I'm sick of this nigga, man. I really feel like the Trump shit, all that shit just over the years. I've been saying this nigga's a goofy, and some of my homies just like, nah, man, really, there's a lot of truth to what he's saying and this and that. Just like the Charleston White nigga, any of them niggas, it might be a little bit of truth in the shit that they saying, but if it's mixed in a bunch of bullshit, then it's still fuck that dude.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn.
I agree.
I'm not gonna, you feel me? But anyway, y'all let us know what y'all think. Are you the people that say this nigga's a genius? I love how he's able to manipulate shit and periodically do this to make us pay attention? Or are you like me and like, enough is enough, get this nigga the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we can send Kanye back home.
He's like the shit that you said about Lil Wayne last episode, that's what I'm saying right now. I'm good if we never get no more Kanye music.
I don't check for him no more.
I'm straight.
Yeah. Now, I don't have distaste for Wayne. I just wanted.
I'm straight.
I wanted no auto-tune.
I don't care if it's with Jay-Z.
Yeah, I'm good.
Whoever the fuck this nigga put on the album. Ty Dolla $ign.
Think about who really still, as an artist, who still really fucks with Kanye?
Ty Dolla $ign. They just did 2 collab albums.
I thought that was early last year.
There was the Vultures and the Vultures too.
And how well did they do? I don't even know none of the songs off of it.
One of the songs off the first one went #1 somehow. Well, I guess the nigga, you know, they
that's because they were doing them concerts where it was some nigga in a mask, but you didn't really know if it was Kanye. I remember we talked about that. You're right. Yeah.
But anyway, man, we didn't gave this nigga too much time on our show, man. It is what it is. Where we at?
Excuse me.
50 Cent versus Big Meech.
Speaking of who you came up with versus who put you on.
Yeah, man. All right, so this situation is interesting. I've been seeing people divided on their views on this.
Yes, sir.
So, 50 Cent showed major love to Big Meech's son and their family and put this whole show together on Stars that became one of my favorite shows.
Fuck yeah.
That we talked about on the
I'm worried
episode.
next season won't come out.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking gloomy right now.
Yeah. Oh, Razor Candy come back soon. March, I think.
Yeah, I've been saying
I
that
got
shit.
I got to get Stars back again.
But yeah, man. So Big Meech came home and aligned himself with Rick Ross.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna necessarily say he aligned himself, but he having this welcome home
See, that's the
Meech
part I don't know.
event
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
that Ross is one of the performers, the headliners of, and they did a video promoting it, and they rubbed 50 Cent the wrong way. Also, in addition to his brother, Terry, had made a posting a picture with the dude Supreme's son. And you know, 50, that's his worst enemy or whatever. So he feel like, damn, after all the shit I did for y'all and y'all family while y'all was locked up or whatever, for y'all to come home and basically fuck with my ops, it's fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Some people feel like, hey, I feel 50. And some people feel like that's petty of 50 Cent because he was already cool with Ross before or whatever. What's your thoughts on all this shit, bro?
The Supreme shit, and the young niggas say that's wild.
Look, that nigga had them shot up to 9
Fuck
times
yeah,
and shit.
allegedly. They ain't none of our business.
So they say,
yeah,
right.
Yeah. Based on the movie.
Yeah, based on, yeah.
It may or may not be fiction.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
Yeah, that Supreme shit is wild. But
The shooting that happened that wasn't allegedly, they say them niggas had something to do with it. So I can understand why that's forever.
That's wild
them.
disrespectful. Yeah. Them niggas shot at me 8, 9, 10. I got albums about it. No, you don't go kick it.
And Ross, you can arguably say,
Yeah, but I thought
ended
they were
his
fucking
rap
with Ross
run.
back then. Into whose rap run?
50 Cent.
I thought 50 in...
No, them niggas had a beef. They was going back and forth, the whole Officer Ricky, all that shit.
I feel like 50 kind of came out, not on top, but kind of...
No, 50 Cent music got cold as hell after that.
I feel like it was
went on
cold
his
before
run.
then, though, wasn't it? From the Massacre, wasn't it? No, that was the second album. I'm tripping.
No, bro. 50 Cent was 50 Cent, and he was just randomly beefing with niggas and making them calls.
Oh, yeah, with Kiss,
And
Ja
somehow,
Rule,
This
Fat
was
Joe.
when they was trying to expose
yeah.
all the correction officer shit. He thought
Nobody
that
gave
was,
a fuck, yeah.
Nobody gave a fuck. The shit went the other way.
Yeah,
And
you're
then
right.
50 Cent had to start doing film and shit after that.
He still came out on top, though. He probably got more money, way more money. Never mind. I don't know.
He doing well,
Yeah,
but
he ain't hurt.
I can understand why it's fuck this nigga. Cause
I
he
definitely
ended my
fuck
rap run,
Terry, you
and
rockin'
definitely
with
fuck
Supreme.
the nigga that tried to
Yeah,
allegedly whatever.
um,
What's your thoughts on all that, bro?
I think I'm not mad at Meech for fucking with Ross, but I might have not been so loud about it if I was going to do that. Me, no, you don't put my son on, and you got because I'm sure he getting Meech and Terry was getting residuals from it.
It kept my name relevant.
Yeah, because
Also.
there's a limit to it being in songs versus it's a whole show
Right.
about it. I would have came back first nigga I'm fucking with is 50.
What I'm saying, bro.
You know what I mean? And then we probably would have had a private conversation. Look, and
50
I
would be performing at my shit.
Yeah. I might do a temperature check like, hey, bro, privately, hey, you know, Ross was represent my name, so I know y'all got beef. I just want, because I think if you have a grown-ass conversation in private, he can kind of be like, okay, I get what you're saying because he was cool with you back in the day. But you just flaunting the shit and goddamn Rose, I'm going to feel it.
I feel like it's possible, like you saying, if he went about it like that before he announced the shit, then
they both bosses.
he might have been somewhat receptive to it, or maybe not. Being 50 Cent, he might have
but
been like,
at least
hell
you will
nah.
know, and then it's on me to be like, 50 ain't fucking with that.
Right. Now
Do
you
I
getting
still go kick it with Ross?
Stand beside this nigga.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? So it's, at least you get a temperature check versus Big Meech free.
I'm gonna have to say I understand it, bro. If I'm 50 Cent,
I
went out my way to keep your name relevant,
Yeah.
put money in your son's pocket, make him a celebrity.
Yeah.
Lil Meech was just, they say, a struggling indie rapper.
He was.
Like myself, I'm a struggling indie rapper. I'm gonna keep on.
Yeah.
But that's what he was.
Yeah.
And then 50 Cent, they say, took him under his wing, started mentoring him, paid for his acting classes and shit.
Oh, he did? I ain't know that part.
Developed
That's
the
cool,
whole
yeah.
show where you can play your pops.
Yeah.
And now the nigga is a star, quote unquote.
Look,
You know what I'm
Easy E
saying?
didn't get to play his pop.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I understand 50, like, you know what, y'all just
I'm
gonna
on
get
Team
out
50
and
for
act
this,
like
yeah.
it's fuck all that.
Yeah.
I understand it, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think. We in agreement.
Yeah, I agree with
I
50.
don't think, now, I will say this. I ain't mad at him for feeling the way, but the way he been carrying on now, all of a sudden, since he feels away,
Yeah.
Big Meech is suddenly a rat, and now you saying that
Yeah. If he was a rat, why you make a whole
the person
show?
who allegedly has proof that he's a rat, you developing a doc with them that's gonna tell everything. And,
Petty Wop.
yeah, so now Big Meech apparently is on, or whoever runs his Instagram account has been making their own clapback posts and shit, and it's becoming an ugly thing. They say Lil Meech walking around looking sad because he like, damn.
Whole show fucked up.
50 been big bro all these years and made me a star. Now Pops done came home and fucked up the bag.
Fuck the whole bag up.
I feel like the way he kind of going about it after the fact, I don't necessarily agree with all that, but I can understand him feeling the way.
Yeah, but see, I will say this. I don't like that the go-to, the discredited rapper is your rap.
Yeah.
Whether you have or not.
A lot of people is running with that and saying that something about he is some lady that he used to be an informant for him and line somebody else up. I don't know. The proof is supposed to be out there and hasn't surfaced yet, but if that's true, that's fucked up because Big Meech's been one of them iconic names over the years that people held in high regard.
Yeah, man.
It ain't gonna be the same if they find out that he.
I mean, if he a snitch, it ain't like he got out early. So how did
the
he
show
snitch?
don't hit the same or nothing?
Nah.
If you find that out.
If you think about it, when did he snitch? The nigga did a gang of years.
They saying he was supposed to do like 30-something years and did 18 because of this alleged cooperation.
If that's the case, hell, he was trying to get out during COVID. Terry got out. Why he didn't get out? He was trying to lobby for the first time Trump was president. Trying to get him to get the, I forgot what the term is called, but like where you got out for like health conditions and safety, whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah. That's how Terry got out.
Man, I hope that ain't true about Meech, but
yeah, that was something.
I can understand why 50 decided to say, you know what, man, I ain't gonna continue putting money in y'all niggas' pocket and y'all trying to line up with the ops when you come home instead of.
I'm Team 50 with this one.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. Y'all let us know what y'all think, man. You on 50 Cent side? You feel like 50 Cent petty? He doing too much?
No, the rap claims are petty.
I have seen some people, like girls, they post their view on it and just like, no, if him and Ross already been cool over the years and then y'all have a beef, it ain't fair to put him in the middle of y'all shit.
That's how men work, though.
I mean, that's just how it goes.
Yeah, but yeah, women do that shit. They'll hang out with a chick that don't fuck with their best friend.
Yeah.
That shit, we ain't gonna go down that rabbit hole, bro. Yeah, niggas typically don't do that.
All right, man, we reached the part of the show where we do the sports segment.
Hey, Boom. Super Bowl 59? 59?
58, I think it was.
Whatever it was.
Was it 50? No, it might have been 59. Yeah, I think it's next year 60.
Yeah.
That's right. Super Bowl 59.
Let's get it.
All right, man. Super Bowl 59 just happened.
Hey.
That shit was weak as hell. These niggas
It really was.
These niggas let the Eagles win the damn Super Bowl. If you've been watching this show, you know how I feel about them. And unfortunately, I got to sit here.
What man Gilly say? Blow the whistle.
I went to the barbershop today, man. Gilly been going crazy with the big ass hat on and shit.
That hat hard though.
Yeah,
that shit
I
tough.
want to get me one of them.
Yeah, I do too. I need to be a commander.
I forgot what the name of them shits is.
I don't know.
Big
I
ass
want one.
Yeah, shout out to Gilly, man. But yeah, man, what can I say, bro? I did not expect the game to go like that.
Bruh.
We've seen the Chiefs struggle. We've seen them have slow starts and ugly first halves.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen Mahomes look that shit, bro.
He looked like that when they played Tampa Bay and lost.
Just like the look on his face, bro.
He never got comfortable. Like, never got comfortable.
That defensive line was at his neck, boy.
Don't get it twisted, y'all. What was the finals go? 22 to 44?
50? I think it was 40 to 22.
There you go. Don't let that 22 fool you. It was over at halftime.
Yeah, it was over.
Yeah, it was over at halftime.
That shit is way after them niggas stopped playing hard. And
they were just in prevent defense.
Shout out to my boy Hopkins. He did end up getting a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
I hate that he dropped that first. No disrespect. He dropped that early first down.
That was unfortunate, but he did end up getting a touchdown.
He did. Got a tub in
the Shout out to him, man. But I ain't never seen the Chiefs look that bad ever.
Never.
Since they've been having this run over the last however many years.
Because even in the Super Bowl against Tampa Bay, granted he had a shitty line. They had to kind of makeshift build a line, but he didn't look this like uncomfortable.
Yeah, that man.
He looked like this is my first game ever.
I wasn't expecting that shit at all. They couldn't run, couldn't pass.
No, but they never really ran the ball.
Offensive line was getting pushed around like a motherfucker, boy.
But see, I didn't like that they didn't run the ball till like the second quarter, bro.
And they tried a couple times, but
and not run the ball.
It wasn't there. That shit wasn't there, man. And then Chiefs, man, was able to successfully, contain Saquon, but I didn't think Jaquan. I didn't think
everybody
Jalen Hurts would be able to pick them. I didn't think Jalen Hurts would be able to pick them boys apart the way they did. If they put it on his shoulders, if they took Saquon out the equation, which they was able to, oh boy.
But I think I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. It felt like the Chiefs couldn't stop the pass, so it's almost like they opted to stop the run.
Yeah, that was definitely their focus. They said we're not gonna let Saquon beat us
because he been
so they was
carrying them to the Super Bowl.
Jalen Hurts, he ain't like that. If we put it all on him, but
if you don't tackle that nigga, he's like that.
Went out there and made plays, but as much as I hated to watch it as a Cowboys fan, this was like they let the lamest niggas on the block win the fight.
We got one of our Super Bowl picks right, Kansas City.
Yeah, man. But,
barely.
Hey, man. It is what it is. But
Philadelphia.
That shit was boring as hell, very one-sided for most of the game.
Very.
The halftime show definitely was the highlight of the evening.
Yeah.
And but you got to tip your hat to Jalen Hurts.
Philly.
And
Slow down, man.
I guess Eagles.
They got 5 Super Bowls. The Giants got 4, right? 1 with Phil Simms, 2 with Eli, and like 1 way back in the day when nobody was alive.
3 or 4.
We got 3. Philly got 2. I need y'all to slow down. I don't need y'all to catch up to us just yet.
Man.
Anyway.
I'm ready for next.
Go Commanders.
I'm ready for next season, man. I don't give a damn about no Eagle. Like I said, man, I went to the barber shop earlier. My barber got his Eagle jersey on. He got the specific.
Blow the whistle.
The specific Eagles channel on, like where they talking about, you know what I'm saying? All they doing is bragging about Super Bowl the whole time. Ready to get the hell up out the
fresh
shop.
fade, blow the whistle.
Man, I ain't never gonna hear the end of this shit. Even when next season come and the Cowboys beat the Eagles, I'm like, all right, y'all got us today, but when the last time y'all won the Super Bowl?
They only got 2.
Huh?
They only got 2.
Yeah, but they been in within the last decade. That's what they gonna hang on to.
I got some jokes, but I'm gonna leave it be for today.
That's what they gonna hang on to.
At least we can transit to the NBA next episode though.
Yeah, we finna talk NBA right now.
Okay,
but before we get it completely off NFL, they did announce the awards. And Josh Allen won MVP over Lamar and Saquon, and that was very controversial.
Very.
I felt like Lamar did enough to deserve to win that.
Okay.
I understand running backs haven't won it in a long time, and you got to kind of do outstanding, which I feel like Saquon did. If he would have broke that regular season record, he would have got it. But since he didn't,
because there's been a couple to
Lamar, man.
I think 9 running backs.
Lamar's stats was much better than Josh Allen across the board.
Okay.
And I don't understand how that, just because Josh Allen's team managed to beat them in the playoff game when they faced each other. I don't know, man. I feel like they just wanted to give Josh Allen one, but I wouldn't have gave him that one over Lamar.
Okay, I'm going to reference another podcast, Shannon Sharp, of course, Nightcap Booming podcast. Skip. So Shannon Sharp made a point. He said the same people who vote for MVP vote for All-Pro. And they voted Lamar All-Pro, which means you're the best quarterback for that year. But then they gave it to Josh Allen. And, okay, we're done with that. Subscribe to the tribe. Don't worry about it.
Subscribe to the tribe.
So I will say, I think the reason why the voters gave it to Josh Allen is the Bills did have a slightly better record. But then I think the reason why they gave it to Josh Allen is because he had less help, so to speak.
Yeah, they trying to disqualify him because he had Henry on his team.
I'm not saying that's fair.
Still, but the nigga had like 41 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. That was way better than what Josh Allen ended up with as a passer.
But Josh Allen finally brought down the turnovers, which we can both agree.
But Lamar didn't have a lot either, like I said. 4 interceptions.
But he didn't have a Derrick Henry. I'm not justifying Josh Allen winning. I'm trying to say maybe that's why the voters gave it to him. I think Lamar should have got it. I'm All-Pro, and I've had basically the best season of my whole career.
And then when you look at when he's won MVP in the past, his numbers
lower.
This year was way better.
Yeah, I was saying.
That's
why his best statistical season. But the wins were, he still did like 12
and 5. I feel like that was a
5.
snub, man. I feel like they should have gave that shit to Lamar.
I think Saquon should have got it.
They just didn't want to see him be back-to-back because he won last year, ain't it?
Yeah, remember we talked about it, I thought he had already been.
They didn't want to see him be back-to-back, bro.
Yeah.
That's what they
So we only got 2 now, right? Currently. Lamar.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think Saquon should have got it.
I think he already had 2. This would have been his 3rd one.
No, I'm saying it would have been his 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I feel like Saquon should have got it. I don't give a fuck. I'm kind of tired of the quarterback is the MVP award.
Yeah.
Whereas any other position is Offensive Player of the Year.
Nah, they definitely should open that up to all positions.
But the last time a running back has any position has won it outside of quarterback is A.J. Peterson.
And that was...
I remember he came off the ACL and it was like 20 yards or 10 yards from Eric Dickerson record. That's my opinion. I believe that Saquon was the MVP. And I don't even fuck with Philly. That's just me.
Saquon's had an amazing season. The
Bro.
boys end up winning the Super Bowl. He definitely made an immediate.
Yeah, he
major
didn't do shit in the
difference
Super
their
Bowl.
offense.
But the seat, because you remember, they don't, they got to turn their vote in
Yeah.
like the Monday
Before
after the
that, yeah.
season ends. So they don't get to vote during
Lamar
the
should have
playoffs.
won MVP, man.
Over Saquon?
It should have been back to back. Yeah, in my
fair
opinion. But yeah, y'all let us know what y'all think. Subscribe to the tribe.
This is going to be a long episode because we got a lot to get y'all caught up on, get y'all abreast of.
Oh, we good, man. We straight.
No, I ain't saying we rushing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that was NFL. We still in the sports segment, man.
Yes, sir.
NBA. All right, so
Some
my
big
Lakers,
trades.
Some big trades have been happening.
Hell yeah.
They up and traded my boy AD
Yeah.
for Luka Doncic, bro. And at first, I ain't know how to feel about it, right? Because
It's weird.
obviously I know Luka is an incredible player
Yeah.
offensively.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely a superstar. Can't deny that.
Yeah.
Been making noise ever since he came in the league.
Absolutely.
But I just like the way the Lakers was flowing this year. Like, I just went to see them in person.
Hey,
And not
he
just
caught
that
him in
night.
time, baby.
Not just that night, but they've been going on nice little
Yeah.
stretches of win streaks, and the boy been staying healthy.
Yeah.
And it was just, I wasn't expecting that. Usually when it's a big trade like that coming up, you will see rumors floating around.
That's
here.
how you know this was between just those teams.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
this shit just popped up out of nowhere. And
Yeah.
I didn't really know how to feel about it at first, man. But
How you
since
feel now?
that happened, you know, AD
Got
in his
hurt.
first game with the Mavericks was going crazy in that game, though.
But he's
Nigga had
injury
like
prone.
28 points, 7 rebounds.
But he is injury prone.
He is, but Luka Doncic is too.
But he not always.
And that's why they saying that the Mavericks are okay with
swapping out. Yeah. But see, from what I've seen historically, I'm not watching every game. Luka will play through injury. AD, oh, my pinky toe. I got a hangnail.
Yeah.
I need 3 months off. You like, nigga, bring your ass on.
I ain't even gonna sit here in front. As a Lakers fan, over the last few years, there's definitely been plenty of times where I'm like, man, trade this nigga, man. I'm
Thank
tired
you.
of this shit.
Got
Every
the
time somebody
talent.
touch him,
Yeah.
he's slow to get up and shit.
Bruh.
Like, but this season, the nigga been out there
But this is out of what, 4?
for what?
Ain't he been with the Lakers 4 years or 3 years? I might have it wrong. Oh, they won the bubble, so that's 2019, 2020.
Yeah, at least
So
since
4
19.
years, 4 or 5 years. So yeah.
Yeah, man.
gotta think.
I ain't gonna lie. I have said that a couple of times along the way, but this year he been different, man. He been healthy. He been blocking everything on defense.
And when did Dallas
He
got
been
hurt?
putting up points on offense. And yeah, unfortunately, they first game with him, he going crazy. They saying, oh yeah, this could work. And then
I mean, the
now
combo
they saying
does
he might
work.
be out for over a month. Ain't but 30 games left in the season.
Yeah, because the
Probably like 28
All-Star
now.
weekend is this Sunday, ain't it?
Yeah.
Or this
but
weekend, yeah.
There ain't many games left
You
in
know
the
what I'm
season,
saying?
bro.
Because that combo would work skill-wise. Kyrie and AD, that pick and roll would be stupid.
But I heard a lot of people saying, even before he ended up getting
Yeah.
injured, that they feel like the Mavs won that trade. I ain't ready to agree with
Nah,
that.
I ain't agree with that.
Even though I was straight with how the Lakers was already looking and playing
Yeah.
this year, and I know that we lose
How you feel
AD's defensive presence
Yeah.
with Luka
And
coming.
now
He
y'all
don't play no
scrambling for a
defense.
big.
Now we need a big.
Yeah.
Which they just signed one in free agency. Well, I looked at his stats and he ain't never really had no opportunity to do nothing.
How you feel about them not giving away, but trading commit? Was it Cole Commit? How you say that name?
Dalton Connect.
Dog Commit, excuse me.
That was interesting too. I never seen that happen.
Didn't they just draft him with
Yeah, first of all, yeah, when we were talking about Bronny and shit, I said no.
Komet
He's
look
the
good.
one.
Yeah.
He been looking good all year. So when they did that to try to get the big man, but then they reversed it.
They said he didn't pass the physical. or
Yeah,
some
which I've
shit.
never seen that happen before.
I've
But I
seen
was
it happen,
mad.
but
I ain't
not
gonna
like
lie.
that.
When I first saw that news of that trade, I said,
That was weird.
damn, man, I like Dalton Connect because they just gave away Christie in that trade for AD.
Yeah.
It was AD, in that trade for Luka. They gave away AD, another young player they had, Max Christie,
And then y'all got back one of the Morris twins. I always get the name mixed up.
Markieff Morris,
Thank you,
yeah,
Markieff.
and
And
a draft pick. So I
I
was
thought
like,
y'all gave him a draft pick like 2029.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
But
okay.
Lakers gave away was AD.
2029 first round. Or 20,
Damn,
whatever
I
the fuck
just
it is,
said. It was AD, the Max Christie, and the draft pick.
Yeah. And y'all
So
got
I'm
back
like,
Luka,
damn.
Morris
So then
twins,
when
yeah.
they made the move to try to get the dude from the Hornets, they gave away Dalton Connect. I'm like, damn, all the young pieces with potential they giving away.
Right.
But then
And
they
Luka
reversed the
26.
shit, talking about he didn't pass a physical. And I've never, ever seen them announce publicly a trade and then take it back a few days later talking about he ain't passed a physical.
I've heard of a physical not being passed, but not being this.
Not after they done already announced it.
Right.
Photoshop the nigga in the Lakers jersey and shit. And then how awkward is that for them players that have to come back to the team that
sorry, all the bullshit.
Hey,
you got my old locker back.
That's like your old lady that decided to put your shit out and tell you she don't want to fuck with you no more.
Just out the picture, blue. And then by the time you get home, it's back in the house.
Yeah, you like, you supposed to be comfortable in that house after that?
Nah,
like,
bitch, put my back and shit back outside.
Me, like, my PlayStation done got rained on. Like,
that shit still work. I got a PS5.
Nah, that's awkward as hell for them to have to come back. Like I said, if I'm Dalton Connect, like, damn, I was having fun here being a Laker.
I'm just
down. I done wrapped my mind around the fact that y'all want to suddenly trade me.
Bruh.
And then now I got to come back and just happily
you got dap niggas up.
In the building again. We happy to have you here, dog. No, fuck you ain't, nigga.
You traded me and I failed.
Like, yeah. But I mean, it's a business. NBA is a business. And you got to understand business is business, but that don't take away the human element that would be some awkward ass shit to go back to.
You got to find a big man. Y'all literally have no big, not a
like
real
I said, just signed one in free agency.
Is he a bum?
I can't say he's a bum because he just ain't really played. He just been,
dude.
Kind of been, he a younger dude, but he is a 7-footer.
Oh, that's his tall.
He got the size that they was looking for.
He's skinny.
Pause. He got the height that they was looking for. And I don't know much about him. I Googled him and I seen that he was averaging like 1 point something points and shit. But
he ain't got tall ass Bronny.
He ain't barely got in though. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
He's somebody that's been on the bench.
You don't even score. Just block some niggas.
That's it.
Just be in the way.
Be a tall presence. That's what I need. A tall presence, somebody that can try to put up some resistance to when they get in the playoff series with people like Jokic and shit.
Yeah, they told about
right now they got no answer for that.
But who the fuck can stop Luke? I mean, Jokic. No,
not many people, but if you
just
got some type of big, tall veteran, get a couple fouls and just aggravate the nigga.
And go grab Dwight. He pitch him on the butt. You know what I mean? Hey, cutie.
That's what a lot of people say. They need to grab the They need to call Dwight.
Grab Dwight so you can grab on Jokic.
Man. That nigga can keep doing podcasts and shit.
Yeah.
He was definitely a part of that bubble championship run.
Yeah, he played a good part. Yeah, he wasn't no bench runner.
Him and JaVale McGee was like.
Oh, they said JaVale available too.
I think they say he was playing overseas somewhere.
Bring him in to participate.
If that nigga is an option, I would definitely, because he got championship experience and he didn't stop being tall.
Fuck no. Like I said, you just need somebody to be in the way. You got to think, I seen the stats the other day. They said LeBron averaging 25 or 26. They say Luka basically averaging 29.
No.
They say AR 15. He averaged like 20. But nigga, that's like 70-something points.
LeBron and Luka didn't play the other day, and that nigga had 47 points. LeBron and Luka was sat out, and Austin Reeves had like 47 points, 8 rebounds.
Was he official or he just jacking shit up?
Oh, he was hot, but he had his moment.
I fucks with it.
Which they said was the highest scoring of any Laker in a long, I forgot how many years. So shout out to Austin Reeves. That's why I feel good about this particular unit, because the way he been playing,
he's
the way he been able to run that second unit, the bench players and shit.
Yeah. So why I say you don't need a big man to score.
Man.
You need a big man to be in the way.
Look out for the Lakers, but And then Jimmy Buckets
finally
got traded to the Warriors.
Weird as fuck.
You don't like that?
I don't know what role he's supposed to play because he's personality-wise, he's like a Draymond, but a whole lot more skilled.
He lifting up that
offensively.
He lifting up that scoring that Clay used to give him.
Yeah, but it's such a
even though they're not the same type of player.
Yeah.
You already got a 3-point master, Curry out there.
Yeah, the greatest shooter. Yeah.
Jimmy got the mid range and the hustle points
and drive to the hole. Yeah.
Draymond ain't gonna give you much scoring these days, but he gonna get technical.
Get in the way. Yeah. He gonna get in the way like we said.
I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference for them as far as being a contender, but I like that.
What if they get playoff Jimmy though?
I like seeing him with them. Like I'm saying, if they get playoff Jimmy, bro, they can make some noise.
I said if they get real true playoff Jimmy, I think they can at least get to the Western Conference.
And Wiggins and them, the people that they traded for him, I feel like they're gonna be good at the Heat.
Oh, culture. They got the culture.
Yeah. No, man, Wiggins was nice. That last championship Warriors just won when they first got Wiggins. He had a lot to do with that. That was like 2 years ago.
But didn't he have, like, I'm not trying to put his business, like family issues or something going on the next season?
Yeah.
Yeah, missed.
Well, that ain't going on this year.
Oh, that's true. Okay, touche.
But yeah, nah, man. I feel
concur.
like that could work for them. The guys that they got rid of to make that trade happen for Jimmy.
Yeah.
Don't count the Heat out on the East playoffs. Like,
I need Tyler Hero to come back and just start going ham.
These trades are so late that, like I said, it's only like 28 games left. So you ain't really got much time to get chemistry and get used to your role or your new role with this new team.
You want to do a All-Star Weekend MVP bid? Real quick.
Well, I was definitely going to mention that they selected the
Shit, my bad.
All-Stars.
I watched it too, yeah.
I feel like LaMelo Ball deserved to be an All-Star and got snubbed this year.
Melo or Jello? I mean, not Jello. Which one is in Charlotte?
LaMelo.
Okay,
Lonzo
yeah.
in Chicago. Yeah.
I always get that name. You know, they all sound
Yeah,
fucking same.
LaMelo, I feel like
And we look related
he
to
been
him.
going. He been
Splash Brothers.
he been going so crazy this year. He definitely deserved to be selected.
Yeah,
as an
Melo.
All-Star. Yeah.
But see, I hate is too strong of a word. I like how free he plays, but that shit don't win a motherfucking thing. That nigga
They
just
don't
be.
win a lot. That's kind of like Trae Young. It's exciting to watch, but it don't always translate to a lot of wins.
But Trae Young ain't no damn. I mean, he ain't no young ass player. Melo is.
When he was the same type of player though. Just jack up a bunch of shots, mostly threes.
You don't feel like he's kind of mature
Kind of
out
not
of
played and structured. Yeah, I mean, over the years, he got more
You
experience.
said, okay.
But
You
since
said
Melo
Melo is a young Trae.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair
Well,
enough.
he could develop just like Trae Young has been able to.
I hope so. Because that ain't
feel
no
like he
winning
will.
basketball, but that shit entertaining as
I
a
feel like he
motherfucker.
will, man. But he got the green light.
Oh, yes.
I said that one game, I was able to go see the Lakers. He started in the game, but then he ended up rolling his ankle in like the first quarter.
Damn.
So I ain't get to see a whole lot of him.
Yeah, but that nigga be sitting on the bench and not in the game like, yo, pass me the ball.
Yeah.
3! Bro, you are not even in the game. Why are you shooting the ball?
He is the nicest out of all them.
Yeah.
Though. He's the one that, they thought it was going to be Lonzo.
He like that, though.
And Lonzo he a decent
He
player.
just injury prone.
For sure.
But the skill is there.
LaMelo, he nice. I feel like he should have been named the All-Star.
Yeah.
But we were just talking about the Heat and Jimmy
my
Butler trade.
Yeah.
So Heat guard Terry Rozier.
Scary Terry.
Yeah, he under investigation right now.
Gambler.
They saying that they think he faked the injury, intentionally took himself out of game early,
like
so that the people that bet the under on the parlays to help them win, like he was involved. So they haven't charged him with it officially yet.
Yeah.
They just say it's an ongoing investigation. And the shit done went public. He's still playing games right now, just trying to ignore questions about this shit.
What? I don't even know what betting is.
like-
I had a great game, though.
That shit make your teammates look at you funny. It's just like,
Bro, I don't
everybody, your
understand that
integrity,
philosophy.
like-
I'm rich. I'm not saying he's Bill Gates rich, but
Yeah.
he's comfortable rich. Why the fuck are you
some dumb nigga let a cousin or somebody talk him into some
Bro,
shit.
here go
Hey,
10
bro,
bands.
I
Leave
know
me
you
the fuck
rich,
alone.
right? You good. I ain't finna ask you for shit now, but check this out. Just pretend like you sprain your ankle or something.
Nigga, all they do is
right?
just miss a couple shots. Damn.
Under. We gonna, you know what I'm saying?
They do track all that shit.
They definitely do. And when they down unexpectedly get too many bets on the under, they like, wait a minute.
That's what I'm
now.
saying.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is like, look, cuz I'm not doing that shit. Here go 10 bands. Leave
And
me the
that's
fuck
just
alone.
me speculating. I don't know
Yeah,
the
yeah,
details
this
of what
allegedly.
actually
We don't
happened,
know-
but
yeah,
they
yeah.
saying that it had something to do with the parlays and the prize picks and that type
Yeah,
of shit.
they said that it went up, the
Niggas
amount.
made sure that he wasn't going to go over that mark by removing himself from the game.
You gotta keep in mind, we're not talking about a superstar. We're talking about a role player, a good role player.
Yeah.
When you get a whole bunch of bets on a role player, that look weird.
It does. But at
Yeah.
the same time, though, how can you prove that man wasn't injured, right? That's one of them things, like,
No.
if a nigga say his ankle hurt, you ain't got no way of knowing if his ankle hurt.
It's a little tender.
You feel me? Like, nah, you faking, nigga. I feel like your ankle good. How you gonna tell somebody that? You have no way of knowing.
I mean, I guess they do scans.
You gotta take your word for it.
Yeah.
You can do a scan, but if my shit feel tight,
Yeah, little tender.
it don't matter what this shit is. I ain't saying it was broke, but the shit is hurting.
Right.
Like, there's no way you can damn prove that they lying about that. So I definitely thought that was an interesting story to mention in the sports segment, like, because, you know, prize picks and parlays and all that shit is bigger than it's ever been. And, yeah, man, they
That shit is
on that
wild,
nigga's
though.
trail thinking that he had something to do with
Bro, I put it this way.
the sports bitch shit.
If I was like that, and my cousins or whoever trying to go bet some money, I'd be like, what's the potential of your winnings? As long as ain't no crazy shit like 200,000, like
Yo.
5 or 10 bands, here, man, get that shit and get on. Stop that. That's just me.
I don't know the whole story about what happened there, but that's wild, man. Hopefully,
Well, regardless
they
of the
get all
story-
that sorted out.
Subscribe to the show.
Subscribe to the tribe, man. put in your prize pick.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but hey, before we get all the way off the
Yes,
sports,
sir.
man, I know you said you casually keep up with boxing. You familiar with Canelo?
Yeah. He ducking one dude for the it seemed like it's go ahead, my bad.
Well, yeah, he's set to fight Terrence Bud
Bud
Crawford
Crawford,
in
yeah.
September. I'm looking forward to that for
Yeah.
sure.
Wait, who the one supposed to fight in Cinco de Mayo?
It's some other dude. I seen that at the bottom of the ticket
Okay,
the
go
other
ahead, my
day.
bad.
But yeah, that's the one that people looking forward to because you know Terrence Crawford is a popular fighter.
Bud is like that.
Yeah, so
He not
who you got in that? Just to throw
Canelo,
early
Bud
prediction.
Crawford.
I'm going Canelo, bro.
You think so?
Yes, sir.
Why you say Canelo?
He different.
Yeah.
He different. He take over fights like nothing other, bro.
Them Hispanic boxers don't play.
He different, bro.
Them niggas be fighting.
No knock to Bud.
Nah, Bud like that
is
too.
nice.
But then he lose the
We're
tank.
talking about a Bud Light and a motherfucking Modelo or some shit.
A Yingling?
A Yingling, bro.
Did he just lose the tank though?
No, they ain't fight.
Who the fuck Tank just beat up?
Tank been winning, but he ain't fight Crawford though.
Who the fuck he just fight? Bud just beat the other dude.
Haney.
There you go. Yeah.
Devin Haney. Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. I don't know.
Which I wanted to see them rematch.
Yeah.
Him and Haney, but
I'm gonna have to.
yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that fight for my boxing fans in the
Damn.
tribe. It's coming September. I was excited when I seen it. That's official.
Hey.
This ain't no Jake Paul bullshit. Jake Paul trying his best to troll Canelo in the fight. Man. I'm glad Canelo ain't paying
Ignore that
shit no
bullshit.
attention,
Fuck
man.
that bag.
Put that nigga on Goofy Time like Kanye,
Yeah.
bro. Like, nah, that ain't what we do here.
We could do a live episode from now.
You know what Canelo need to tell him? This ain't that type of show, bro.
It's not that kind of show.
Subscribe to the tribe.
I don't know, man. I'm stuck on the fence. My son, he half Mexican, but I'm mostly black.
I'm going with Canelo, man.
I don't know. Y'all tell us who y'all going
Yeah,
with.
y'all let us know in the comments.
I don't know.
Canelo or Crawford? Are you looking
I like
forward
Bud
to
as
it?
well. He
Who
got
you
that. He got a nice swag about him, but Canelo be like, fuck it, we fighting, man.
All right, man. So shit, that wraps up the sports topics we had. So, we got a few things to discuss for hot topics,
Yes,
so we're
sir.
gonna get on out of here. So real quick, man. I saw that Lil Wayne's son, one of his sons, dropped a song. I didn't realize he had a son that was dropping music, but one of his
music pops. He got a couple of sons.
One of his sons, his name is Neil Carter,
Is it the one
but his
with
rap name is Lil Novi, the one with
Nivea?
Nivea, yeah.
Okay.
Lil Novi is the rap name. So he dropped a song recently called Take a Step. And Lil Wayne is appearing in the music video, supporting his son. That's dope. As a father, shout out to Lil Wayne, making time to be in his son's music video. The little clip that I saw, I wasn't impressed with his son's rapping ability, and it just had me think, I'm usually not. Over the years, it's been a legendary rapper, and then we hear that, now his son is putting out music. 9 times out of 10,
You're not going to be that.
he didn't inherit that shit that we grew to love from the parent.
Yes, sir.
You agree with
I 100% agree with you.
T.I.'s sons?
No,
Who else?
Damani is a dope-ass producer.
Yeah, he is.
Wait, which one got the dread? That's the rapper, Damani?
I think Messiah is a
He's the one that make
producer.
beat- Okay, my bad.
Damani is a rapper. And I do think Damani
Damani can rap.
Yeah.
But I don't think he'll reach the peaks that T.I. That was a whole different time.
Damani is dope, though.
Yeah, he's dope. Yeah, he don't
let me not
suck.
say that.
He's not trash. And
Most
besides
rappers' sons on that, you
Yeah,
like, man, what the fuck?
it's for me. It's like almost like the sports analogy. If your pops is Jordan, LeBron, Shaq, you're not going to be that. As the equivalent of a legendary athlete to a legendary music artist, you're not. But if you could do the reverse, respectfully, Ken Griffey's pop, Ken Griffey Sr., of course, he wasn't trash. He made it to the MLB.
Yeah,
but he wasn't Ken Griffey Jr.
right.
Ken Griffey Jr. is the prodigy. So if you have the reverse, and I ain't trying to be funny, but like, what's my man? Benzino and what's his daughter's name?
Coyle Ray.
Not saying Coyle Ray is a legend, but Benzino really only
She
had
done
nothing
been
right
more
in front of
popping in
magazine.
music than he
Yeah,
ever
Coyle Ray
was,
is killing shit.
Yeah.
So I think it has to be that. Does that make? Hopefully that makes sense.
Coyle Ray, I didn't think of that 'cause I was thinking of rapper's sons, but yeah, I feel like Coyle Ray is dope. I never
Dope
liked
as hell.
Benzino.
No,
But
Benzino's a cornball.
usually 9 times out of 10, I I'm trying to think of one that was actually dope. I remember BG son was rapping when he was locked up.
I didn't know his son rapped. It was good.
Easy E, you mentioned him earlier. Lil Easy E done
Was
put
he
out
dope?
music over the years. People weren't really checking for that.
Who else did that shit? The only maybe case that's close is
Webby son.
can he
I
rap?
heard Webby was on the song with his son. It was alright. It was typical of what the young niggas sound like these days. But
Nelly's it's his nephew, but
Boosie's son done tried to rap.
is it good? See, Nelly's not. I know Nelly adopted his niece and nephew when his sister passed. I think they got a song together. It's okay. It ain't nothing. It's from the Dat Pimp days.
Y'all dropped something in the comments that we should have mentioned right here in this segment.
It just-
they didn't say MC
Yeah.
like nephew.
I'm
I'm sure it's somebody that probably don't Peter Guns and Corey Guns.
But Peter Guns was never a legend.
Nah, he wasn't.
But his
He
son
wasn't.
can really rap. See what I'm saying? It's usually
Birdman and the JR.
You stupid. But see what I'm saying? They can't. You can't. There's never been both legends.
Right.
It's either the dad was a legend,
Master P and Romeo. Both of them niggas was bun, if you ask me. I respect Master P and all he accomplished, but for the quality of raps, him and Romeo.
Okay, well, what Master P did and
freak me, that
produced,
shit.
contributed to hip hop, legendary. Romeo is not a legend in hip hop.
I don't know, bro.
Romeo's a legend?
Not for us, but for that generation that grew up with him on Nickelodeon and putting out albums.
No,
and
Bow
shit.
Wow is a legend.
Bow Wow never had a hit show on Nickelodeon.
He
He is a legend. I'm not arguing that he's not a
I was,
legend.
if you don't get Drum legendary, you got to get Bow
No,
Wow.
Bow Wow is super legendary. But
Y'all
I'm
might
saying,
talk shit. He Bow
Romeo
Wow's a
had a
legend.
run and people don't realize because even though his music didn't seem to be that successful, he was low-key going platinum just off the No Limit brand.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then he
I wouldn't give him legend status, but I do understand.
they
what
made
you're
him
saying.
popping enough to get his own Romeo show on Nickelodeon that ended up making him super popping to that generation.
He also said growing up hip hop.
So if you ask them, yeah, that was later on. If you ask them people that grew up watching him on that show, they gonna say that, yeah, Romeo's
I
a
didn't know he had a
legendary
TV
child
show.
rapper from their childhood.
Okay. I won't classify him as
It's
that, but I
arguable.
get what you're saying.
It's arguable, but
Yeah, typically if the dad is a legend, the son is not, and vice versa.
yeah. But yeah, y'all let us know what y'all think. If it's anybody that we should have named right there, I thought that was interesting to. And check out the Lil Novi Take a Step and let us know if y'all think Lil Wayne's son got any potential.
I'm trying to think
I
of
know
something.
we're getting long on the time, man. All right, so
They here for this, baby.
Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty was on Club Shay Shay.
Yeah.
And he had a few sound bites that they went viral with. But one of the things he said is that the streamers are now bigger than rappers. And he called Kai Cenat the Drake of the streaming world today. What's your thoughts on both of those
ain't mad at that.
statements? Are streamers bigger than rappers in 2025?
Yes, because the big ones, the bigger streamers are streaming daily. Whether I like DJ Academics or not, I think he's a whole bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, he a cornball.
Corny as fuck. He's with the goofies as well, but he's streaming damn near daily, and it's hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people tuning in regularly. I ain't trying to be funny. It ain't people are not listening to Drake. Well, Drake, yes, but for the most part, I don't think there's a rapper equivalent to that outside of maybe a Drake and currently Kendrick. But I mean, it's people watching, like, it's niggas, they ain't at work, they sitting in the house looking at Kai Cenat. They watching corny ass niggas like DJ, like they watching these motherfuckers while they cooking and doing all this other shit, just watching the nigga talk shit on the internet.
Yeah, I don't think it's no lies detected.
Yeah, I gotta give it to him. He's right. I agree.
I think streamers definitely are bigger
What's
to,
the one around
to
here?
the young people than rappers, and
Dennis.
he definitely Duke Dennis.
Dennis.
Yeah,
He
shout
from
out-
here.
shout out
Niggas
Duke
is watching
Dennis.
him.
Yeah, man. Streamers are bigger than rappers.
Yeah.
They more iced out and
And
shit
they making
than
more money than rappers
They
are.
on Super Bowl and All-Star Weekend and all
doing
this
commercials
shit.
and shit.
Hey, man. Shout out to the
Yeah.
streamers, man.
We trying to get there too.
So, but yeah, and if you were going to rank the popping streamers, then yeah, I would say Kai is probably the Drake in that world.
Yeah. I wasn't trying to.
I ain't mad at either
throw
one
down
of those
names.
statements. Yeah, I ain't mad at
Yeah,
that.
I got to agree with
Y'all
him.
let us know if y'all disagree with that. Do y'all say, nah, hell nah, they ain't bigger than the rappers?
Shit, he got niggas like Kevin Hart coming to his show.
Because a lot of them spend most of their stream talking about rappers, but still. And more
I can hear what they talking
more
about.
people want to hear about your opinion on rappers than they want to watch the rappers' own content.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it is today, bro.
Exactly.
There's more young niggas that you ask them, hey, what you want to be, honey? They want to be streamers more
My
than rappers.
son got a
now.
YouTube page.
Yeah.
He's 10.
And they're like, I want to be Casanat. They don't want to be Drake.
Yeah.
Or insert name there. They want to be the streamers.
They
niggas
on Twitch. They on YouTube.
These
They
niggas
on
playing
TikTok.
video games. They
Yeah.
chilling. They goofing out with their homies and making millions. I want to do that.
That's what my son says. It's shorts with him playing video games. I said, what the fuck? I subscribe to him and
It's
everything.
a whole community for that,
Yeah.
bro. People tune in.
Shit, he get about 20 and have a big following. He gonna break some bread.
Y'all let us know
I
what
love you,
y'all
son.
think, man. Shout out to his son, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think about that, those streamers versus rappers.
Hey,
and
I think it's true.
who is more important in 2025?
Oh, I didn't say it was more important.
Who is more lit? Who
Yeah,
is,
more lit. Oh, yeah.
Gaining more traction
Yeah.
and got more people
Streamers.
tuning in.
No.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said more important.
No, you guys.
All right, the Janelle Monáe versus Nelly.
Oh,
You wanted to discuss that.
Yeah, so apparently, y'all know I don't never leave no topic. So Janelle Monáe apparently has some things she mouthed towards Nelly. I can't quote them because I don't have them on my phone. But she basically implied that Nelly was a sellout for the whole Trump circumstances and performing. And I don't think it wasn't during the inauguration.
I think he did perform at the
I
inauguration.
thought it was at a party that weekend. I thought it was inauguration weekend. I might be wrong. I'm not.
I thought it. I seen that he
Yeah,
did.
let me check
perform
while you
because
do
he
that.
was like defending his. Yeah, he said I
Let
got
me
a chance
check.
to perform for the president.
How you feel about that? That's kind of my question.
People was mad at Snoop Dogg too about the shit. Honestly,
Snoop is bigger than
we ain't gonna get political on this show, but I do understand if you somebody that side that they went to perform for wasn't who you feel like your values align with, then it's hard for you to just say, oh, they just performing and they don't align themselves with what them people doing.
But let me give you
Kind of just
the
make it look like you fuck with them and you stand for what they talking about if you going to stamp it with your brand.
yeah.
I ain't mad at people feeling like that. I'm also not mad at the artists who just saying, hey, this is a booking. I'm a professional performer. This is a booking. That's the only way I'm seeing it. I ain't mad at that either.
Okay, so this is what it say. Janelle Monáe calls Nelly a motherfucking fool for performing at Trump inauguration ball. That's not the inauguration like out with the crowd. That's like at the party, so to speak.
Yeah.
And said you sold out. Now, I guess my question is it wrong for Nelly to how do you feel about artists performing for this type of president? For one, I got two questions.
I wouldn't have done it.
Okay. Why?
Like I said, without me going into
Well, you ain't gotta go too
yeah,
in
without
depth.
me going into the details of my
Right.
views
This ain't no
on
political
Trump
show.
and
Yeah.
this ain't we don't do that here.
Mhm.
But I wouldn't have done it, man, just because I know the backlash that come from it. I know that all money ain't good money.
Okay.
I know that this ain't really like, to me, I don't know. It's different from like getting a chance to perform for Barack Obama.
That was B5. Yeah.
Right, and that's just, he held himself like a prestigious
Very,
president,
very,
and this nigga
very
moving the way
honorable.
he moving, so it ain't the same. And for Snoop in particular, he was going crazy on Donald Trump the first time around, super anti-Trump to the point where the feds was looking at him because I think he had an album cover with a dude in a body bag and the toe tag said Donald Trump on it.
They was on his
So
ass.
like, yeah, and that's back, you know what I'm saying, it was on the, after Nipsey and them did the Fuck Donald Trump song and
Yeah.
all that.
The reason why I asked
So for him to make a complete switch and now you performing at the niggas' events and act like you with
180, yeah.
that, I'm not mad at people being mad at that.
Okay, I guess the reason why I ask is okay, and you perfect. We got two artists. Snoop is maybe not musically relevant, but culturally relevant.
For sure.
Nelly, respectfully, is not. Nelly's he cold. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
So do you think that I'm gonna just be washed ass artists performing for these types of things? You think they kind of getting their bag up? Does that mean? Because like remember
Yeah,
when
that's what they
Chrisette
doing.
Michelle performed? Was it
Yeah.
the first time Trump?
Yeah.
And she got a hell of a lot of flack.
She did.
But it was like she wasn't musically relevant.
She not getting booked crazy
yeah,
like that.
she got to get this bag.
I don't think Nelly is having trouble getting booked though.
No, because he was at the top.
He one of them crossover artists. I don't think he one of them ones
He
that
get
can tour
residual checks.
forever.
Yeah.
When he announced that he going on tour,
Yeah.
people about the
Yeah.
white folks and all about
Yeah.
tickets.
But Chrisette Michelle, she ain't selling.
She
out.
probably needed that bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does that make a difference or?
I'm less mad at Chrisette Michelle, even though at the time, because she known for more being aligned with the woke artists and shit that was totally against that. So for you being on songs with Talib Kweli type niggas to performing for
Trump
for them, I gotta say, I understand it, man. I wouldn't have done it personally as an artist. I would have been like, hey, you know what? This particular one ain't for me. Yeah. Hopefully I get a chance to perform for a president in the future or whatever, but I'm going to sit this one out because I know that's going to hurt a lot of people that probably rock with me, and I ain't even trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can fuck with it. I just wanted your thoughts on it.
Yeah, that's what I just feel like, you know, you kind of...
Motherfucking fool.
You got to be careful. You got to be careful what you align yourself with for the purpose of getting the bag. Because by all means, get your bag.
Of course.
But all money ain't good money, I do feel like. And it just all depends on what you personally believe in and stand for. And if you cool with doing some shit that might make what you stand for be a little bit tainted in the eyes of some people, but it's all about the bag, then do you. But some niggas got values that they not willing to set aside for those purposes, and I'm not mad at that.
All right, I fucks with it. I just had one topic I wanted to add to the list.
For sure. All right, man. We almost done with the hot topic.
We don't be rushing. It's Tribe Called Culture. Subscribe
to the tribe, man. Yeah. Shit, listen to it on your job, man. In the car during your drive, man.
Bars, nigga.
Nah, all right. So I seen this post and I thought it was interesting. Wanted to get your thoughts on it and discuss it. This is actually the last topic before we go into Sleeper Song and indie artists. All right. So the post says, Black music. Wait a minute. Before we say that, what are y'all thoughts on artists and performing for president or
not just Trump,
choosing sides,
any president
so and risking losing some of their audience to go get that bag? Yeah. Do y'all feel like it's worth it? Do y'all feel like the audience shouldn't take it personal? What do y'all think on that? 'Cause I do want to know the audience thoughts.
Absolutely.
All right. So this post says, Black music on the radio is nearly 100% weaponized at this point. There's virtually no balance, no love songs, no ballads, just hypersexualized buffoonery.
Who?
So that's a strong statement, man.
Wait, who made that statement?
It's just some random person. Okay. Yeah, that somebody reposted. I saw that statement, I got to thinking, man, and depending on who you ask, I mean, it's a lot of truth in what they said.
Yes, sir. You want my thoughts?
I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, let's get your thoughts.
I think they're asking for balance, but there's never been balance. Outside of like the early 80s and 90s. There's never really been balance in the force, so to speak. It's always been the more provocative.
I push back a little bit. It's always been provocative, vulgar shit, but it was shit that was not on that spectrum, like the Talib Kweli's.
I ain't never heard Talib Kweli on my radio station. Except for the body.
That's the point of it, though.
But that's in the 80s or the 90s. But outside of that, I don't remember, though, there was primarily, don't get me wrong, yes, you had your J's, your Nas, but for the most part, in our generation.
And when Outkast was lit, they used to get played on the radio all the time.
Yeah, but
it ain't nobody that made that lane of music like that that's getting pushed in the mainstream since that era.
Oh, so you talking about woke music?
Not necessarily woke music, but just not all street music. Not all either shaking that ass or the slide on the ops. That's pretty much all we got to choose from for what's programmed on urban radio right now. If you listen to the radio. I know a lot of people watching this don't listen to radio. I don't that often.
Yeah, I curate what the fuck
when
I
go into other cities and shit, you know what I'm saying, I might check out their radio station while I'm just riding through town. Yeah. But typically I don't. But I can understand what they're saying on there a little bit. I
agree, but that's the majority of what's being created in this generation. The radio, I mean, the few times I do tune in, because when I get in my car, it take about a good minute, and then my Bluetooth connect. I do, but I've told you before, I hear the same 8 fucking songs.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's from what I can tell. Again, I could curate what the fuck I listen to, but it seems like that's what's being created. That's what's being played.
Yeah, so I mean, that's what they saying.
But whose fault is that? The motherfuckers creating the music or the motherfuckers that run the radio station?
Both.
Is it?
Yeah. It's an agenda being pushed, man. It's basically the gist of what they're saying. It ain't meant to have a balance. It ain't meant for you to decide whether I want to listen to this positive music that they pushing or this other shit. It's all the negative shit that they shining the light on. Only that. almost like we know black people like music. So the music that we gonna put our bag behind and push the button on is gonna be the negative shit that influence the women who want to be hoes and prostitutes and such, and the niggas gonna want to be killers and slide on ops and wear shiesties in the summertime.
But if we have control over what we listen to because we have streaming services.
They using the term radio.
No, I'm just saying, but
outside, let's throw the word radio out. If you just listen to music through streaming, yes, you have the power to create your own playlist and shit, but a lot of people want to go to what other people are listening to. So the rap caviars or the curated playlist on the app, whatever app that they choose to use music on, and they not pushing varieties, they pushing that shit that you would hear.
Maybe I'm an asshole and I'm being stubborn because I pick what the fuck I listen to. It's on us to choose whether we press play on those playlists. Don't get me wrong, because I do get exposed to new songs outside of in here. If people don't shoot it to me, I do find songs and albums late because I listen to kind of the same. I add shit to it. But if you shot me a song like I don't know who the fuck told me about the Bruno Mars Sexy Red song. Somebody, was it you sent me that bullshit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we don't talk about it. But you sent it to me, but I ain't going back to it. Of course I listen to it to just see the bullshit.
Right.
I choose whether I listen to that song over on repeat. That shit was, it didn't even feel normal.
But the thing is, just like I mention artists on this show all the time that you ain't never heard of.
Of course.
And because I mean, the reason why you've never heard of them is because the blog sites that you might scroll past on the daily don't mention them.
I agree.
And so the ones that you're gonna check for to add to your playlist that you have the right to control over, it's only gonna be the ones that you've heard of that the blogs are posting, and they're only one type of the people that's putting the music out in that genre, is what they're saying.
I agree, but because for Michael Chappelle, not for the whole world. I do, because he's talking about on a broad scale.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm not listening to that shit. But I do understand on a broad scale, yes, people are definitely influenced to listen to that fuck shit.
Yeah, for the casual listener who don't know what they want to add to their playlist, when you go to an Academics or Hip Hop DX or whatever, you gonna get the little babies, the this one and that one, the people that's talking what the young niggas talk today. You're not gonna get, they're not gonna tell you so much that Rhapsody just dropped the album or
I wish they did, but
or Earth Gang or this one and that one. Like, you got to really be tuned in to even know that them people drop. And they not getting the push.
Right. And it's called radio programming for a reason.
Right.
But you still have a choice of whether you consume that bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, you can turn it off.
Yeah. So it's both.
But you can turn it off and still be frustrated with the fact that, damn, I had to turn it off because...
Oh, whoever wrote the article not wrong for feeling that way. I'm just saying it's both. Like, it is bullshit that they pumping the bullshit to us. But just because I keep bringing you some crack don't mean you got to smoke it.
That's true. I wish it was more so emphasis to push other stuff.
Yeah, quality
alternative versions of this thing we call rap and this hip hop culture. I tell my young nigga, my little cousin and shit, they come to play me some music and they being violent and shit in the song and shit, and I know that ain't really in their character. I'm like, hey bro, you realize you can be in rap music without portraying yourself as some gangster killer, violent nigga. Like,
you don't rap about killing niggas?
Nah, I don't. And I pride myself on that. But you ain't got to do that just to say I'm a rapper. I know that all the rappers that you can name and think of right now, that's what they be on. Yeah. But
most of them ain't on that killing shit in real life.
Nah, but I'm saying that's all they know to even think about when you sit down and approach writing a song, because that's all you hear, and that's what rap is to them and the people that grew up in that era. But I definitely understand what he's saying. I feel like that, and sometimes they come with just maturity. You can call it getting older, or just, you know, you can call it, when I'm in the song with my kids, and we go through somewhere and we might be scrolling through the radio and something, I'm like, damn, bruh, this is... And I'm sure that's how my kids felt. I mean, my parents felt when I was a kid and shit.
What's this bullshit?
Damn, really, man? This what they pushing and putting the light on? Like, yeah, there's so much great music that drop every day, from mainstream to indie, man.
I agree.
And only a fraction of that actually gets the light shined on it.
Well, look for quality, whatever genre. Look for specific our genres. Look for quality hip hop. You're not confined to fucking Sexy Red. I don't give a fuck if y'all hate it or not. You're not confined to listening to that fuck ass rap music. You might have to look for some better music, but it's out there.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. Interesting enough to discuss. But yeah, that wraps up the topics we got for today, man. Shit, that's episode 26, Tribe Called Culture. We do got Sleeper Song.
Always.
And indie artists, you got one?
I do. My artist is Be Me.
Shout out to Be Me, man.
She got some very good music. She also has some very dope conceptual music videos. She's also an artist that will be featured in the Rap Renaissance. It will be coming.
Hey, man, bro. You said her on a previous episode, but shout out to Be Me still.
Well, my bad, y'all.
It's all good.
I want to shout out her new song. Her song is my sleeper song, so that's why. But it's called Agape.
Oh, I
It's
fuck with that.
Yeah, that shit cold. Yeah, that shit cold. Feature Ricky Tan.
Yeah.
So I had to get that some shine, so
I like that.
it's all good.
Shout out to Be Me, man. What's the new song called?
Agape, AGAPE, feature Ricky Tan.
Shout out to Be Me.
Very dope song.
Shout out to Ricky Tan.
I enjoyed it a lot. What you got?
All right, my indie artists, I mentioned them earlier when I was talking about the indie releases. My man Notlem, Notlem. You can follow him on Instagram at notlem.music. Yeah, it's my little homie, man. He's super dope, talented artist, man. Got some cool vibes, and we actually got one that we cooking up, man. So y'all definitely look out for that. And you hear me and bro on the same song, and yeah, we're going crazy all 2025. But yeah, y'all tap in on my boy Notlem, man.
Yes, sir.
And that's the indie artist. My sleeper song for this episode,
What you got?
I'm going with Young LA Honey Bun.
Young LA from Atlanta?
Yeah, he making a comeback run now. Ain't I? Yeah, same guy.
See, I know what you're talking about. I'm old.
But I used to in the mixtape era. Young LA had a run. But yeah, man, he back popping out, man, dropping some shit. And yeah, he got a new song out called Honey Bun. Oh, that's my sleeper song.
You got a nice bounce to it?
Yeah,
I'm gonna fuck with that. I'm gonna check that out.
You got a sleeper song? Oh, you said it was
Yeah, I want to roll them together because I really enjoy it.
So yeah, man,
brand new.
He gave you a sleeper song, mine, Young LA Honey Bun. And yeah, definitely go follow at Notlem Music and follow Be Me. What was her Instagram?
B.me.
Follow Be Me.
Yes, sir.
All right, man, and that wraps up episode 26, the hottest show in the world. I go by the name Cartier Camo.
Your boy Skillet.
And we curating the cultural conversation like we always do at this time. Hey, man, subscribe to the tribe, man. We'll see y'all next time.
Hey, we out there, be.